Well, good evening, sports fans. Welcome to the RFHL Before Dark. We have the 6:30 game of the Master Vaders 4-0 versus the Manitoba Moose who are 2-1-1. Excellent matchup to start your Week 5 RFHL season. So you have the mostly rookie team of Master Vaders featuring Leduc, Stephen Fellows, Chris Galliente, John Gillison or Fish and Chips, Shane Resinger, and then Cannonball Kurt, which I'm not sure if he's here. And we're off. We got a shot down into the corner. He's on by Haran. Nope. Leduc steals, goes in, shoots, scores. A quick goal, 20 seconds in. Giveaway in the neutral zone. Leduc cashes in on his breakaway. Hang on, let me figure out do the score bug and this. All right, so play behind the net by one of the rookies, Galliente. Shot on net, saved by Kaz. Rebound, Dylan is up. Oh, second goal goes in. I believe Galliente got that one. And snuck through Kazmark's 5-hole. So we're off. The Master Vaders off to a quick start. The 2 goals within the first minute and a half. Puck into the neutral zone, taken by Brad. He's going to bring it back to his defensive zone, up forward to Haran. Taken away by Galliente into the corner. Trying to get around Haran, going to the neutral zone. One-time shot by Shane. Save. Kazmark, what a save. Shot by Westgate Matt. Oh, rebound. Not Westgate Matt, I'm sorry. That's Sean Petrie. I have the freaking. Puck still seems to be stuck in the corner, giving out to Galliente. He's in his corner. Oh, giveaway. Brad has it. What a glove save by 2.0. Point shot saved by Perez. Yeah, the shot point. Point shot, rather. Fish and Chips got it. Gives it back to Galliente from his own 3. Shoots. Goes wide. Might have been tipped. Shot from Shane. Goes wide. Galliente has it back in his own key again. Gives it out to Gillison. Gets by Haran. Tries to put it across the net. Back to Brad. Brad shoots. Oh, saved by 2. And covered. Oh! Almost got a break there, but lost control. Given back to Gillison. Takes it in the corner. Tries to put it in front of the net, but it goes behind. Brad takes it in the corner. Pressured by foes, rather. Given to Sean. Sean with a shot. Goes wide. Goes with it his own key, puts it on net. Saved by Kaz, goes behind the net. Brad gathers. Passes to his father, Bob. Oh, gives it away to Leduc. Puts it. Nice 2 saves by Kazzy right there. Well, another giveaway. See if they can cash it. Nope. Puts it back into the corner. Leduc with it. Coming out of it. Back in the corner. Oh, front shot by Leduc, stopped by Kaz. Down, he's got it, and that's another goal. So 2 goals by Leduc. As the Master Vaders up by 3 in the first. Battle on the wall. Giving up to Stephen Foes. The shot goes wide. Goes behind net. Gathered by Brad. Shot from the point. Goes off the wall. Is that a goal? If I'm not mistaken from what I just saw, it went off the wall behind 2, came back, and he hit it in his own net for an unlucky first goal of the game. Bob has it in his own corner, being pressured by Looks like fish and chips giving out. Oh, breakaway by Leduc, shot and scores. You're knocked. Leduc has a hat trick in the first period. Manitoba's coming out kind of sluggish, giving a lot of breakaways and a lot of chances. They need to have to clean that up. See how they do. One-time shot scored by Brad from the point with a one-timer from Shane Humphreys, who's making, I believe, his second game of the year. It was a nice little play to get Moose back in it. 4-2 with 9 minutes remaining in the first. Playing off the wall, going to play by Bob to grab it, shoots. I don't know if it was blocked or saved by 2. That plays head in front, gives it away to Brad. Dangling, shoots backhand, saved by 2. The Duke with it. See what he wants to do. One time, oh, blocked by Brad. That was a great one-time chance. Blocked by Brad. He then shot it and saved by 2. Another block by Shane Humphreys. Goes down in the corner, moving up the wall. Passes the one-timer to Shane on the other side of the net. It's wide open and misses. Oh, tried the same play, but Brad was ready for it. Shooting it in. Woo! Brad with a, I think I'm pretty sure that's a hat trick for him. So not halfway through the first period, and we have 2 hat tricks, one by Brad and one by Leduc. One up for each team. Back to the corner. Ron puts it, hits the ref. Brad tried to get it deflected into the corner. Haran corrals it. Tries to go behind the net, but stolen away by Fish and Chips. He stops and shoots and saved by Kazmar. For the howitzer. Brad being pressured by Galiente. Oh, he steals it. Oh, another pass blocked by Brad. Galiente recovers, blocked by Brad. Galiente goes into the corner, looks up, sees what he's got. Goes and shoots it, saved by Kazmar. Put it back in his own corner. Nope. Attempted pass by 2, gave it right to Brad. Puck still loose. Oh, what a good defensive play by Fish. Puck still scrambling in front of the net. Luckily, it squirted away. Haran behind the net, shoots. Goes to the right of 2, covers it. Galiente in the key. Shoots high, hits wall. Here, try a cross pass, given away to Bob. Bob shoots, and it looks like it was blocked by his own teammate. Haran still with possession, going around to Brad. Brad seeing what he's got, see what he's looking for. His backhand shot, saved by 2. Good leg pad save. Brad got Haran. Bob going around the net, try to wrap around. Shoots it all the way down to his own corner. Around with the corner, shoots it up, tries to get a deflection. Couldn't get it. Brad behind the net. Being pressured by Fish, gives it to his father. Bob's sitting in the corner looking to see what he's got. Backhand pass attempted, and right to 2. who makes the save. Fish shot to Leduc to Galiente. A backhand goes wide. Back to the point shot by Pose. Got an all rookie line out right now. Watch the kick. Right with the deflection on the wall, giving away to Caliente. Oh, shot a one-timer to Leduc, but the puck hopped over his stick. Bad bounce for them. Listen back. Caliente with a... Oh, what a play that was. So, sorry for my lack of excitement.
Get excited.
What a goal by Leduc, who has, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 4 in the first. Haran turns and shoots, goes right behind the net. Battle with Haran and Leduc in their corner. Still battling, good battle. Going behind the net. Duke tries to pass it up to Foes. Oh, Foes tried to get it across the net. No go there. Foes puts it on the wall, gathered by Leduc. He's looking up, looking for something. Down the wall to Foes. Foes with it on the wall. Battled by Sean. Gets it across, stolen by Brad. Going up, shooting and off the post is what is being called. In the corner with Foes. Goes back to Leduc. Leduc's retreating. Stops. Shoots. Scores! He might be a rookie, folks, but he does not play like one. He is probably the most dangerous player on the floor. If you give him time. Face off. Save and frozen by Sean with a point shot, blocked by Shane. Oh, another attempt, another block by Shane. Try to get it up. Oh, Brad with the backhand and just goes wide. 2.0 with the cover. Oh, I guess it was on the net. Nope. Shot blocked and then hit Haran. He takes a shot, almost deflected by Brad, but goes wide. Leduc again, mid-puck. Oh! Gets it to Foes, who had a good shot on net. Oh, Brad with a breakaway. And they're not, as any goalie can probably tell you, you're not going to stop a whole lot of Brad breakaways. So we have 6-4 with 2.5 left in the first of this unusual high-scoring game. Oh, one-timer saved by Kaz. What a save. Leduc with it behind the net. Puts it out. Shot by Galiente is blocked by Haran. Leduc still at the wall. Shoots it, saved by Kaz. Takes it behind the net, passes it to Galiente, who then stuffs it in the 5-hole of Kaz. Jesus Christ. Face off win. Held by 2. Right. Christian got in the point, passes to Leduc. Leduc shoots, saved by Kaz. Corralled by Galiente. Passes it back to the corner. Leduc corrals it, gives it to Christian Chips, who takes a shot, blocked by Haran, goes right to Brad with a one-timer off of 2. What a save. What a play. Brad was ready for that deflection. All right. Went out of play, so Teal gets it on the whistle. See what Brad does with him at the point. Tries to shoot it, deflected off Galiente, and I'm pretty sure that one hurt. Leduc corrals it. on the wall, passes it to Galiente, who then drives. Stick handling, gives it back to Leduc, pressured by Humphreys, deflected by Humphreys. What a block. High stick. Got a high stick call, so we're waiting for the whistle. Brad with a shot from the point, saved by 2, goes to the back. We're out by Foes. Oh, bouncing puck went over his stick. That's the Humphreys shot, goes wide. Oh boy. Yeah, and that does it for the first period, folks. It is 7-4. The Master Vaders are ahead of the Manitoba Moose. I think so. We have a 7-4 game after one, folks. It's the Master Vaders came out firing. Moose are sticking around. If anybody's ever watched RFHL before, 3-goal lead. It's nothing. Excuse me, folks. I have to attend the goal real quick. Sorry about that, folks. I had to help Chu with a problem. So at the end of one, it is 7-4. Masturbators looking to continue their undefeated run. But as I was saying, in this league, 3 goals. As you saw before, they scored 2 in the first minute and a half. So this game is far from being over. Especially if they can give that puck to get Brad, and they could easily have 2 or 3 more. What's up? All right, so start of the second period. Waiting for Cassie to get ready. His pads on. Taking the face off against Huron, so we'll see what happens there. But the Moose have to find an answer to Leduc. He's got, I believe, has 5. But this all rookie team essentially is looking real good real early. So we'll see what the Moose comes out with. See if they can answer. Yeah. Bo's got it on the wall, being battled by Heron. Sorry. Shot by Leduc. Oh, just missed. Goes off the net on the stage area. Right. Saved by Kaz and stoppage. John with the pass up to Sean. Sean looking, tries to put it on net. Does. Saved by 2. Oh, Foes tried something, almost gave it away to Brad. He almost got a good shot. Goes up the wall, chinks by Brad. Puts it on the wrong net. The net behind the net. Leduc's being battled by John. Passes across to intended for Foes, but went to Shane instead. Puts it in the net. Stoppage. Wait for the whistle. Point shot from Sean. Saved by 2. There's Bruce in front. Never got another chance at it. Oops, takeaway by Brad. Gives it up backhand. Oh, saved by 2. That's a kick save and a beauty. Brad still with the puck. Looking around, looking for an answer. Gives it to Huron. One-timer blocked by Leduc. Leduc then puts it on Foes' stick for a semi-breakaway and stopped. Or seemed to be stopped by Kazan. Yeah, to Brad, she had a 2-on-1 opportunity and tries to puts it in the air. It was blue, and oh, That was the farthest I've ever seen the net go off. Shane with a shot, goes wide behind the net, corralled by Leduc in the corner. I think Leduc still has it in the corner, does. Looking for something. Looking for something. White doesn't stop running, I can tell you that. And he brings it in front of the net. And the key, passes it off to Pose. Who then does a quick shot. I don't even know who that shot that, but quick shot, 2 with a save. Dumps it down, hits the basketball hoop. Giving away Brad. Oh, what a save. What a save and what a fine defensive play by Fish and Chips to get it out of the wide open area. Nope, give away to Bob. Bob shoots it. I don't know if that was blocked and saved. Rather than the corner, gives it all the way back to Sean. He tries to get around Fish, but Fish with his long reach gives him a little trouble. Shot saved by 2. Petrie gives it away to Brad, who retreats to his own zone. Brad trying to get around Galiente, couldn't. Gathers the puck, still has it. There's a late couple of whacks. Point shot by Galiente, saved by Kaz. Point shot by Brad, blocked by Shane. He puts it in the corner and has possession. Looking up, looking for it, gives it back to Leduc, or gives it back to Fish and Chips, or rather. Pass around the net, goes right to Galiente, who then passes it back to Fish and Chips. Fish and Chips looking for something, retreats, shoot. Nice stick. Oh, great shot by Brad. Somehow got through and got past 2 for a nice shot. Face off between Shane and Bob. I don't know if who was run by. Oh, quick shot by 2. He had to be quick with that one. Gathered by Galiente, who moves it around net. Bob's playing defense. 2 commanding his troops where to go. Galiente with a nice shot, but saved by Kaz. Giving away to Brad. Brad with a high shot. Goes in front of him. Oh, what a save by 2 on the redirect. He had no idea where it was. But he got a piece of it. And Galiente with the puck. Oh, cross pass to Shane. He passes it back to Fish and Chips, who has it. Tries to go. Oh, forgot something. Up around the net, pass to Humphreys. Humphreys with a quick shot. Saved by 2. Galiente with the puck around the net. Giving the Fish and Chips, who walked up on the wall and shot it. And what a goal. That was a great shot. You know, for a bunch of stormtroopers, they don't seem to miss a whole lot. And that's right, folks. That's the whole thing. The masturbators with Lord Vader in that and the stormtroopers in front of them. But make no mistake, they don't miss. Puck's dribbling down into the corner. Give it back to Leduc with a shot blocked by Brad. Yeah, it has to hurt even with pads on. Saved by Kaz. Nope, another point. Quick point shot saved and corralled by 2. Pose with a shot, went off, deflected, went to the corner. Corralled by Leduc, who tried to pass it in front, did not connect with Pose. Now Bob passes to his son, Brad, who's moving around the net. Point shot, off the glove. off the glove of 2 for a save. It somehow went down to the net, and Foes cleaned it up after Kazmark made the initial save. That's some bad luck on Kaz's part. Made the initial quick save it's just so hard to stop. And just happened to go right to Foes' stick. Galiante to Foes, deflection off of Foes, saved by Kazmark. Foes bringing it around net, looking for somebody, tries to cross net to Galiante. Galiante shot, blocked by Shane. Gets it back and goes right back to Leduc with a shot, and a nice save by Kaz. Landed right on his pair. Tried a point shot, deflection off Red. 2 got a piece out of it. Having a good battle here. Galiante brings it out, shoots it, deflects it. Off of Kaz, goes off the wall and back in front, corrected by Leduc, who puts it in front of the net. Foes with a shot on net, saved by Kaz. Humphreys with the point. Dishes it out to the right of 2. Railed by Brad, who puts on a backhand. I'm all too familiar with those backhands. Oh, what a goal save block that was by Foes. He had the whole net open. And Foes played goalie. Shot by Galiante, saved by Kaz. Ooh, deflection off. Down in the corner where I am. Galiante with the puck. Giving away in front of the net. Oh, what a play by Kaz. Oh, and then Sean lost control, giving it right back to Leduc, who's got some silky mitts. Tries to pass it out, gets deflected. Fred tried to put it around Galiante, but given to him and shot wide. Foes tries to get around Haran and does, and I believe that's a goal. Wow, I could not tell from my angle, but that is a goal. He somehow snuck it through Kaz when he's on that far post. Waiting for our buddy Conto to get in the door so we can drop the puck and continue the game. 5.5 left in the second period. 10-5, Masturbators. Shot goes wide of the net by Leduc, giving back to Brad. Brad giving it away to Shane. Shane takes a shot and goes wide. Redone by Petrie with a shot on net. Saved by 2 and a cover. Willison with the point. Passes it up to Leduc in the corner. Leduc being pressured by Brad. Leduc brings it around. They like to move. They don't stop moving. Brings it all the way back to his net. Passes it to his left to empty part. Somehow gets it back. Shoots it from the point. Saved by Kaz. Up in the air. Down in the corner. Corner. Gets it up to Brad. Brad with a quick shot. Oh, saved by 2. Somehow it's quick shot by Leduc. Saved by Kaz. Oh, Brad with the dangles. Shoots it and scores. Making it 10-6 with 5.5 to go. Hey, who's working the clock? Hey, don't forget to start it. Huh? I don't think you started. The clock's not started.
I know, but they're wanting to get the goal.
No, you stopped it for content. I don't think you ever got a bet.
I thought I pushed it. That's what I was late.
Well, nobody noticed.
It's not like
I mean, I think
I did stop on it. That's the buttons are not button. Buttons haven't been buttoning.
Sorry, folks, we're having some technical difficulties with the clock getting started.
When you just strike that from the broadcast, no, there is exactly the time is right. And it's
Quick shot saved by 2. Strain with a shot and a goal. Just when you think Manitoba might mount a comeback, they It's amazing in this league how it goes back and forth so quickly. So 11-6, 4.5 left in the second period. Wilson pucks it in the net, puts it up like on the far wall. Directed by Shane. He puts it out in the front, but nobody's there. Shane Humphreys dumps it down. Gathered by Fish and Chips, gives it to Foes. Foes currently working with it. Ooh, almost a giveaway turned into a quick goal. The puck went wide. Nope, giveaway by Fish. Oh, Moose couldn't capitalize. Puck off the ceiling, so it was off Teal, so White's puck. Goes with the point, looking for somebody, still looking, runs up the wall. Being battled by Humphreys in the corner. Backhanded pass to deep to Galliente with a shot that just goes wide. Galliente with a shot, and I don't even know if Kaz saw that one, but that went top corner. All right. 3 minutes left. 12-6. The first shot goes off the post, rebound went right to Kaz. A deep shot by Humphreys, saved by 2. The Duke tries to pass it up front, but it's thwarted by John. Give it back to Foes. Down in the corner to Duke. He's dangling, and not dangling, but he's collecting. Gives it right to Sean on the side. What a pass! I don't know how they're sneaking these in, but they are finding the back of the net. And you can tell that Kaz is very frustrated right now. And I can't blame him. Attempted pass from Galliente to Shane was thwarted by Humphreys, who dumps it down in the corner for John, who puts it across the net, but nobody's there. But Petrie's there for a rebound. Puck goes wide. I completely missed that one, so somebody scored. Not sure who, but either way, the puck is in the back of the net, and this game the Vaders have broken it open. Turning back to Leduc. Leduc with a rare miss. Back to Galliente in the point. Shoots, misses, hits the wrong net, goes behind the net. Collected by Humphreys. Humphreys dumps it up the wall to John. John tries to cross to Brad. Brad collects it at midpoint. Now he retreats, he's trying to get around Leduc. Gives it away to Haran. Haran with a quick shot, saved by 2. Like by I think it goes around Haran. Heron. Whatever his last name is. Yeah, with a turn. With the free shot missed. Oh, might have been some confusion there between Teal. Yeah. That's the end of the second period, folks. We have the Masturbators on top of the Manitoba Moose 14-6. That second period started really well. Moose The Moose came in within, I don't know if it was 2, but after that, they just kind of lost focus. And the Vaders took control, and they have broken this thing open, lead by 8 with 1 period to play. All right, I'll be back at the start of the third. All right, folks. Here we are for the third and final period. Quick shot off the face-off. Saved by Kaz. Bob playing the body pretty hard there. Oh, a nice give and go from Leduc to Foes. That went wider than that. Petrie with an attempted shot. Looked like it was deflected and went high. Behind the net by Brad. They get back to Petrie, who tries to shoot it. Again, deflected by Foes. He grabs it in the corner. Tries to get around Petrie. Does go behind the net. Gives it back to Fish. He tries to get it across to Leduc. When Leduc comes, gets a shot saved by Kaz. Giving it to Brad up mid. He's getting around Leduc. Giveaway. And Foes does not miss that. Another goal by Vaders. Face off 1, Brad with the puck. Being pressured by 2 Vaders and gives it away to Shane and shoots. Saved by Kaz. And then Petrie gets it. Shoots it down. Saved by 2. Puts it in the corner. Post puts it back in blue territory. Petrie with it. Looking for Bob in the corner. Turns and shoots. Saved by 2 with the pads. Then he plays it down into the corner. And Petrie puts it down on the opposite end. Corralled by Brad, who's bringing it around net. Still behind the net. Puts it in front of the net. Nothing there. Gets it on the wall. Retreating. Gives it to his dad on the far wall, rather. Giveaway, shot. Missed. Another giveaway with a weak shot by Sean. Shane. Corralled by Cat. Elliott in the corner, playing close by Brad, who then puts it off. I don't know what that contraption is on the side wall there, but off of that for sure. Bob's getting a stick stuck in fish and chips. He takes it for a little ride. Galiante's playing with it in the corner. Pressured by Brad. He then gives it to fish and chips in about mid-court on the wall. He passes with Shane with a one-timer, and Shane just doesn't give up. On the loose puck and puts it in the net for another goal by the Vaders. Yeah.
I don't watch, it's just you.
It's not terrible. Given away by the Raiders, the Brad shot saved by two, and then the Duke's looking. Oh, tries to pass it to Galiente, but just a bit out of his reach. He then corrals it, gives it back to Leduc. There's a wide open shot, and somehow that gets by Kaz. It doesn't matter where Leduc is, his shot's gonna go in apparently. Yep. I don't know what happened. Premature droppage. Face off. Brad with it. Shoots it from mid-court. Goes up. Off the net. Back into play. Given to Leduc. On the wall. And Galiante working up. Goes around John. Stops. Yep. Give away by. Ooh. John with an excellent chance. And two with the save. Well, whoopsie, he forgot something. Giving the puck to Foes, who's dancing with it, looking for an angle. Shoots, misses top. Goes off to Brad, he couldn't corral it and give it to Galiante, who sends it somehow back to his own goaltender. Galiante is behind the net, looking for a play develop. Passes it up to Foes, who's walking in. And defense by Brad. Oh, one-timer from Leduc, who missed it. He missed the net. That's a first tonight, folks. Brad playing hard with Leduc on his tail. Oh, gives it to Petrie, gives it back and then loses it. Here's another chance, 2-on-1. Oh, what a defensive play by John. And almost gives it a break to Brad, who could not find a home for it. Playing with the net, try to go a wraparound and stop by two.
No.
I believe it was a freeze, so
Yeah.
they were wondering why they would wait for a whistle. Brad playing with it, he has it behind the net, puts it off the wall to Petrie. Pressured by Foes. Giving back to Galiante in the back corner. Giving back to Leduc. To Foes. Shot goes wide. Got an all rookie line out there once again. Oh, blocked by Galiante. Going up to Foes. Who then puts it in the front for Galiante, but just couldn't handle it. Playing with the back corner, guarded by John, who brings it in front of the net. Oh, what a move, but stopped by Kaz. Then a quick shot from John, saved by two. Then another quick shot from Gillison from the point, saved by Kaz. Put in the corner, corralled by John, who's got some daylight. Tries to shoot. Blocked by Foes. Corralled by Fish. Back to Foes. Puts it on net. Back to Foes on the point. Shot. Oh, just goes over the glove. of Kaz. (18 to 6). There's 7 minutes to go left in the third. Ooh, what a quick snare with his glove out of the midair by Kaz. Giving the teaching from the point, tries to pass it up or shoot it, not sure. Blocked by Shane. Gathered by him, put him in the corner with Humphreys. Humphreys puts across net. Petrie with a turnaround shot just wide. Given to Humphreys with a pass that was saved off a 2, and then almost a 2-on-1 for Master, for the Vaders. Shot by Fish, blocked by John, and given away by Petrie up the middle to Leduc, who makes a good move, passes it, goes through the crease, and out towards the other wall. Selected by Leduc, pass to Chips with a far shot, from some friendly fire with Shane blocking that one. With a decent chance from the blocker side of 2, and I think it missed wide. Shot by Galiente, snared out of the air. Kaz, and given away back to Galiente, who tries to put it in front for Shane, couldn't connect on it. Put it back to the wall, goes across to Galiente, who then shoots it, misses. I'm pretty sure the ref just saved me. And ends up on the net. John with a shot saved by 2. Back to the corner, tries still fighting there with John, and I think it's Galiente. Galiente passes it back to Fish. Fish rips it, saved by Kaz. Figure out what the puck was. It was in his pads. Shot missed or blocked. Then redirected right to post from shot. And it's back in the corner. Then you got to run. He tries a shot, blocked by Bob to force that attempt. He then turns and shoots. Saved by 2. Got 4 minutes left in the third. Shot missed by Bose, and rebound also missed by Galiente. Flew out of the air. And an immediate point shot from Brad goes right into 2. Galiente with a free shot, missed the net. Yep, the Duke given that much time and that free, he's going to find the smallest crevice. All right, puck pointed back to the point to the Duke, completely back to Foes. Foes is playing with it. Tries to put it in front, blocked by Brad, then he tries to put it on net, goes off the side. Then goes to the side with Leduc. Leduc still with it, looking for somebody free, battling with Bob. Galiente has it walking back to his own net. Still playing with it, being guarded by Petrie. Brings it up to Ferris, gives it away to Brad, and Brad with a shot on net gets saved by 2, and then Bob gets the rebound and couldn't connect. Brad still playing up the wall. Oh, giving away Galiente. He's walking up. Shot saved by Kaz. As you heard him, 2 minutes left in the third. I honestly, I don't know who scored that. I would assume Brad or Bob. But either way, Teal gets one more on the board. Back to the corner. 1.5 minutes remains. Puck given out to Ledoux. Tries to put it across for Foes and just missed his step. Got with the takeaway. Shot goes wide. Comes back to 2 for the freeze. Kind of looks like Masturbators are trying to get that 20 mark. Right with a shot. Glove saved by 2. Another save by 2. Giving it up by Ledoux. He passed it to Shane. He whiffs on it. He still give it. Had 3 tries at it. Cav got it. Brad brings it up to Bob. Bob fights off Foes and gets a shot off. Saved by 2. Peacher with a rebound. Another save. Ledoux with the point shot. Off of Bob and in. Boy, this white team does not stop shooting, folks. Another face-off pattern shot goes a little wide, but saved by 2, and that will do it, folks. Final score of 20-7 in favor of the Masturbators, who continue their run and start the season 5-0. Manitoba Moose fall to 2-1. I think that'll all do it for me, folks. Thank you for watching.
Good evening, RFHL. Hey, this game's already underway. Both myself, your color commentator, and Bill Smith, here he is. There's the guy, the man of the hour, top play-by-play man in the RFHL, Bill Smith.
Am I live with 2.0?
Oh, I led you in a little early. Sorry about that, guy.
I'm good. Are you hearing me all right up there, fella?
Yes, sir, I am. How about me? Back to you.
Hey, I'm hearing you. Is everybody here? It's already 1-0. We came on at what we thought was an appropriate time, and this game got started. I don't know if a 7:30 game has ever started at 7:29, but this was a first, and D'Angelo has his team ahead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Bill. I think this is going to be yeah, maybe you can't hear me. I don't know if the crowd can hear me, but
where
Dan can hear me. I'm standing right behind Dan.
Are you on the stage? Are you on the
I
stage?
am on the yellow. I'm on the yellow bench. No, I am on the yellow bench. Gonna shoot across the penalty box.
Nice shot from John Chatterton. Puck to the wall, taken by Paul Parody. This is our Gretzky, folks. Those of you turning it first time, no, just stolen that. Paul on Paul action. Usually got to pay for that. Bouncing Paul. This is gonna head down in front of me. Behind the net, Chatterton trying to dig. There's Paul, Air Canada coming away with it. Gets around Paul Fredman. Fredman right in front of my league down there on the bench. I've thought this for a long time. If Paul is our Gretzky, what is Dan Hook? Is Dan Hook is he our Sidney Crosby? What is he?
Oh, that's a tough one, Bill. I don't know, because you also have to think maybe one of the OG players. So I dare I say maybe a Gordie Howe even.
He could be the Gordie. Maybe he's.
Although he doesn't take. He's not as gritty as Gordie was, as Gordo.
I'm getting word from the Heranimal down here that Dan is the league's Pavel Bure. I'm not sure I agree, but I respect that choice.
Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, yes. No, I'm all over that. I like it. He's fast, scores a lot, never gives up on a play. That's a pretty good comp. I like that.
But does anyone out there in the hockey world, no disrespect meant to the great Pavel Bure, put him as a top 5 player in NHL history? Because this is a top 5 player in our RFHL history. And this is the conversation everybody wants. Not the action. Paul gets a shot on Conco, smothers that one away. Nice stop by Cody there. Can't quite come up with it. Played ahead by rookie Brendan Silik, and then we're going to get a freeze from Conco.
Oh, watch the clock.
2.0, do you know, and this is a little inside baseball, behind the curtain, seeing how the sausage is made, whatever, are the media stat sheets on the stage? I didn't grab mine.
You know what? To be perfectly honest, Bill, I'm not sure, because I had the 6:30 game and went right from the net to this, so I never even went on the stage once so far tonight.
I am in the corner first. Cody in front. Jer Bear down there. Working from his arms. He puts one and he scores.
Oh. There we go. Can you hear me a little better now?
I can hear you a little better now, yes. Can you hear me just fine?
Over in the yes, yeah. I've been hearing you crystal clear. Your silky smooth balls and your voice has been coming through crystal clear the whole time.
Jeremy had just ample time and space in his office. Jeremy, he's got a desk over there. He's got a potted plant, corner office, beautiful views, had all kinds of time. And just the slide one, just ever so deftly. Here's another shot from his office and a save. Oh, just goes wide.
So if we're gonna keep going with if we're going to keep going with comps here, and if we're going to keep going with comps here, and everyone knows about Jeremy in his office over there, just like certain other high-powered goal scorer I know. Does that make Jeremy our Alexander Slovechkin?
Slovechkin. See what you did there. So, wherever you have moved to, I have your media sheet. There's two of these. We'll have to catch up between periods of. Oh, there he is. So, nonetheless, Cody out in front in a 1-1 ball game. Kenton down in front of me. What's going on, Kenton? Backhand slides all the way through. Kenton looks great in yellow.
Talking to the players mid-play, I love it. Only the RFHL.
And I got no response. I admire his work ethic here. Ken back in front of me, working against Mike Curry. Save down at the feet of Mark. This is going to sent away by D'Angelo, looking for his second. Shane and young Cam receiving are coming through here, through the booth. Wrist shot to the net, saved by Mark. Bouncing puck smothered by Conco. Fun goalie matchup so far in this one, everybody. Alf Goodman also looks debonair in his yellow with the helmet. Shot from Paul, smothered by Conco. Wrister gloved by Mark. Give that man his block. Paul stops Paul. Blockered away by Conco. Dan in front of Paul. Backhand doesn't go.
Oh.
Little broadcast silence there as I dropped my phone to the ground 2.0 as we settle into this one. Oh, backhand and he scores!
Wow. I had a front row seat to that backhand, and it was one of the more glorious backhand snipes I've ever seen in the RFHL.
And with his back to the defender, that defender being Dan Hook, I mean, that was well done. 2-1, I should say. I was about to say 2-2. So Paul puts Phoenix Coyotes back in front. Phoenix Coyotes fresh off of their first win of the season last week. They had that game for you right here on the RFHL Broadcast Network. Cutting through here, the Newberry. The Noobs, there it is.
This is a very fast-paced game so far, Bill.
Whoa. Stop by. I was on the tip of my tongue. I had great puck movement from Yellow, just queued up, and you saw it there. That one's as spry as ever.
Yeah, that was. He read the play very well. Had the pad already down, moving across. It was very good-looking save, but also very textbook. Very, very calm, cool, and collected save. Whoa!
And a shot beats Mark. I didn't see where that came from. Who put that in?
That was Chattergoon with a absolute wrist snipe from about 3/4 of the court. Yeah, Chattergoon there. Hey, settle down over there, guy. Yeah.
Chatterton ties this one. 2.0. Can I get a time check? I'm nowhere in vision of the clock.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes and 6.10 seconds to go.
5.6.1. I like it.
We missed our call, but boy, this game's so fast.
Dan now working against Dan Thiesing. We got Dan and Paul on Paul in this one. And by Jeremy disrupts Paul's receiving there. Paul's going to try to unload from down low. Dan in on Mark. Passes behind the net. Jeremy with a second chance. Doesn't go. Jeremy in front of Dan. The one-timer doesn't connect. Paul takes this. Paul's going to wind up in fire from wherever he can. I know the pace of this one is super fun to watch.
Yeah, I was just saying, you're cutting in and out a little bit, but I was just saying this game is moving very quick, not only time-wise, but pace is fast.
You are cutting out equally, so one or both of us is having the issue here. And Thiesing turns, fires cross court, gets it to Paul. Paul coming off the wall. Dan takes it away mid-court. Puts it on Ken's stick, fires a shot. Mark with a stop. Another stop by Mark. Dan looking, coming off the wall. Gets it deep to Cody. Cody unloads it into the nice big old mitt of Mark Z. And a slap shot puts Kenton on the deck. There's a smile on his face that I appreciate, but I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think he loved that and hated that at the same time.
It was one of those, puck came off really hot. I didn't even see where he took that. Any idea where he got hit?
No, it's hard to tell, but on the bench it looks like he's reaching down towards maybe his right thigh. I'm not sure.
Somewhere thick that's going to sting like crazy and leave a oval welt tomorrow. Cody, wrister, bounces off the wall in front of us. In front, backhand from Dan. That's the third or fourth really nice one-time attempt going from this side where I am on Mark's left to right as he sees it, that Sarnia has had this period.
Yeah, they've had a couple good cross-crease chances in this one. Couple near misses by Dan.
So now that I actually have the old press box in order. Shot from D'Angelo, bounces into the corner, almost takes out the commish.
I think he'll be okay, Bill. He looks all right.
He's tough. He's a hockey player. He knows many hockey players. Holy wraparound tries to come in. Mark Holdenthal. Dan in front. This hits the back of the net. Cody again with from behind the net. Kyle will start things up here. Mike Curry shot off a ball. That man earned the block there.
Wait, he flew off that bench. He flew off that bench for that block.
Equaling Curry flying off the bench to take that shot. Both those guys came in hot. Chatterton got a goal tonight. Jeremy and John both scored. A little brother connection there.
Yeah.
D'Angelo working against John. John sends it ahead. Knocked down by Kyle. Curry turns. Oh, this score's behind Conco. It doesn't go. Cody with a tip off the post after it gets through Mark. Couple of backhand attempts. Cody's was real slick, getting the puck between his own legs. D'Angelo off the wall. Former teammates turned enemies here. Oh! Cody cross, nice shot, he scores. Oh.
It sounds like he needs a banana, Bill. Sounds like he's got a cramp. It might be a banana.
I mean, they do wear yellow. I mean, that just might be their thing.
I am going to tell you something though, a little public health fun fact since you've got 2.0 putting his expertise hat on. If you get cramps, pickle juice is better than bananas. Almost an instant relief.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the salt in pickle juice, is it not?
Yeah. It's kind of a big deal.
Just spicy anecdotal analysis right there from my colleague down there. And a fun first period is in the books. 3-2 your score. Sarnia on top. D'Angelo gets the scoring started. Jeremy follows. Paul follows. John ties it up 2-2. We go a little stretch. Cody with a heck of a goal. That was a heck of a first period. Dan Hook's strutting by here. Dan Hook, you've been compared to Pavel Bure as an analog for your career in the RFHL. Is that one that you find fair?
I was a big Canucks fan in NHL 1994, 95.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we still making Gretzky's head bleed in that one, or anybody's head bleed? But yeah, I'm giving my
That might have been one of those years. Yeah.
getting my movie reference in there. Hey, how we feeling, Zephyr?
Awesome. I mean, good first period. You know, if we can hang in there until the third against anybody, that's what we're looking to do. We're not going to blow anybody out. So close games are our speed.
He's saying that to a guy when, in fact, he blew out my team a week ago. Our captain Alex walks by as he makes that comment. So that was a little humility from Dan Hook. But I mean, go ahead.
I was going to say it's funny because I picked up on that also right away. Not going to blow anybody out, but then they had a decent blowout in the most mad game of the night last week.
They did. In a season full of everything, Sarnia last week lays it to the Iron Thrones, of which I am proudly a member there. We mentioned previously, Phoenix. They come off their first win a week ago, 7-4 against Tribe Called Quest. So both these teams riding in on a victory a week ago and playing just a darn good first period.
Yeah, that was a nice. That was a nice fast-paced game, and yet very even. Both teams, I think they're getting a measure of each other, but also still trying to force their game on one another, and that's making for some good hockey right now.
2.0. I don't want to get you in any trouble. I don't want the goalie union to come after me for asking a question like this, but I'm going to ask this question. The way to get to Mark is got to be to get him moving. As we've got a collision here on the side, stick got caught. Paul is down. We hope he's okay. But a little goalie union analysis. Getting to Mark, you've got to get him moving. And something that we called attention to earlier, the Sarnia Sting team, they have moved from Mark's left to right, their own right to left, as it were. And that's what generated at least 2 of their 3 goals.
Yeah, whenever you have somebody who plays goal as positionally sound and as honestly as tactily sound as Mark plays, he's always square to the shot. So you really do have to get him moving to get those chances, because otherwise it's almost going to be a 90 to 95% save percentage every time, unless you get him going side to side a little bit.
Dan Hook behind the net, playing this one out. Dan will see it kind of from the other side. It just gets to Kenton now. Kyle comes from back behind his own net, tries to bring this one away. Backhand to the wall. Dan with a shot. Dan Steeson can't connect. Conco is going to just smother that one. Fellow Iron Throne Glenn Fridman cutting through the press box here.
So I got good news coming from the Phoenix Coyote bench. It looks like Paul is up and ready to go for his next shift. I think he got his stick stuck in the side of the wall. There might have been a hole over there. Oh, but he looks good to go for that next chance to get out there.
And a shot in front from Brendan. How about a shot and down with a shot and a score?
Dan celebrated like a little kid coming over, made eye contact with Sweet and I, practically jumped over the ref. I think they usually throw personal foul flags for that there, Sweet. When you can't touch the refs. Yeah, throw the hat. I thought you were gonna catch him. Yeah.
Dan came to the bench after that, upset at a giveaway that he had. He comes bounding off of here saying he had to get off court after that disaster. So I would love in the next game some disasters where I score. So let's hope that comes my way.
Yeah, he did yell something about a giveaway, so I think he was happy that he made up for a goofy play.
Chatterton bouncing puck can't quite handle it, and Conco smothers. So Chatterton from behind the net, and a glove, big old paw from Mark Z. Curry to the wall. 2.0, I get a just personal thrill announcing for the Phoenix Coyotes a shot down there. Conco this time. For the Coyotes, my favorite player as a child was Yari Curry. So getting to say Curry does this, Cody does that, is giving me a thrill every time.
Yeah,
Curry to his backhand.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah, different spelling, but same nostalgia, right?
Different spelling, and to my knowledge, Mike isn't from Finland. I'll have to ask him. Bouncing puck behind Conco, who's gonna just sprawl back behind and get the freeze. Cody,
it's a little dramatic.
There was a little showmanship there.
He knows he's on the camera end, so.
Oof, a blast of a shot that John no-sells completely. I don't know where that hit him on the back of the foot. Sliding pass from Paul, shot by D'Angelo up over Conco. Here's Cody coming away. Jerbear with a shot. Just bounces off of Mark's pad, played away into the corner. Cody trying to slide in front. Has some room now. Another shot. Bounces off of Kyle. Kyle trying to connect with D'Angelo. Jerbear down in front of me. Bounces one to the wall. Bouncing shot. There's a fun one against the camera side there from Conco. Blasting shot. This was on Mark's foot. We saw that one coming. Quick
I don't think he saw it at all.
This thing is just moving. Cody now bouncing puck. Couldn't quite. He's got backhand attempted slides across the crease. Mark's gonna just paw over that one.
That puck is bouncing like crazy right now. I don't think anybody can settle it.
I believe D'Angelo just picked up his second.
No, D'Angelo, great pass out front to Paul, actually. Paul stuffed that one home on a good one-timer.
Who did? Really? Yeah. So Paul picked up that one?
Yeah, that was Paul from the Smelt Sniper.
Paul from D'Angelo for a one-goal game. Paul picks up his second of the evening and his 1,174th. To anybody watching who's not familiar with this league, that is actually how many goals Paul Paradigm has in this league's history. By far the leading goal scorer. Leading pitcher in the shot, and a score, and a hat trick, and another one for him.
Yeah, he's starting to find some shooting gaps in different places than you normally look for Paul to shoot from, and it's paying off for the Phoenix Coyotes.
So Paul with the goal or an assist will move to 1,461 points. So that's got to be a threshold that we celebrate in this league. Looking for that. 61.
Speaking of 6 1s and 0s, we are coming up. It's 8.5 left in the second here.
Oh, we will make sure we get that one in under the wire this time. Bouncer into the corner and a tie ball. You buckle up, everybody. Oh, behind the net, bouncing puck. Getting close to 8 o'clock. I am getting hand signals that I can't relay. I can't see the clock.
Yeah, I'll give you a heads up when we're getting close to the time.
There it is. Okay.
The time.
See, I am not a visual learner. Every student from my art class I've ever taught somebody was going, what?
Kenton and Paul right in front of me, and I wanted no business standing in front of there to see what was going to happen. So.
Kenton went through there with a head of steam. Backhand from Dan to the net, paddled away by Mark. Shot blocked by Brendan coming through. Or we could maybe say that was a just whip of a pass from Paul. Backhand from Paul down low. Here comes Dan in front of me. Kenton digs in with him. Dan tries to dig it away. He does get out from behind the net. This is going to bounce away. Sent back the other side. Dan loses the handle. Paul's going to come behind his own net. Paul against Paul. Taken by Fridman. Shots at Dan.
Oh,
one time attempt. And this one bounces and doesn't go.
That was just an absolutely insane no-look backhand pass from Paul that perfectly went to Dan up front. It was the cleanest no-look pass I've ever seen.
This Sarnia team is the team that last week, I'm going to admit this, one of the things that got them in front of us is they out-hustled the heck out of us. We got outrun, and we've all heard that in our locker room. The Iron Thrones, well, this is nothing new. 6:10 remains in this one. This Sarnia team out-hustled last week to win that one. They're finding their equal here in this one. Phoenix running right with them. Shot from Kyle, blocked by Paul Fridman. Kyle with it again. Shot to the net, saved by Conco. Oh, and the backhand pass to Curry. 1-1 to watch.
Yeah, both these teams seem really insistent on pushing the pace and making the other team pay for those fast breaks. And so far, they've both done a pretty good job of not having it come back to bite them either.
That exchange in front of where you were, was John took that a little early, maybe in a little tight. Cody to his backhand, trying to evade D'Angelo. D'Angelo staying right with him. D'Angelo forcing Cody to his backhand. Stick handling back to the defender. Backhand doesn't get through. Fun little one-on-one battle there. Down to Paul Fridman, who bounces off a Curry's foot. Here's Kyle. Little Paul. Oh! Kyle Antillo off the wall. D'Angelo to the net, saved by Conto. It's always I always enjoy having the working with someone who is in that goaltender union because I love analyzing goaltender matchups. Conco against Mark is such a contrast in styles. They're both always in the right place, but just mechanically they move so differently. But here we are in a 4-4 game.
Yeah, Conco's advantage has always been that he's very good at taking away the angle by coming up to the top and then relying on his incredible reactions from there. I don't know if any goalie has faster reactions than Conco. And then, as I was saying with Mark earlier, he's so fundamentally sound in that he squares up very nicely to everything. You have to beat him with movement because otherwise he's going to make the save 9.5 out of every 10 times.
And then you just physically compare them. Conco, no chest protector of any sort of note other than that lacrosse. Is it lacrosse that he wears? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a lacrosse chest protector, and then the rest look like street hockey pads, and it's a lacrosse helmet too.
So the aesthetic doesn't present someone who takes up a lot of net. But man, did he cover a lot of net?
Yeah, and I gotta say, he's a bit of the anti-hero of goalies because one of the things most goalies pride themselves on is simply looking good. Goalies want to look good out there, and we call it looking. Well, I don't know if I can say it on air, but let's just say there's a name for it, and it usually means you are dripping with sexiness.
Well, and right there is an example of that play style. He's out in front of the crease, and here's a shot from Jeremy down low. Couple, Mark coming up about to the edge of the crease. Kyle turning, firing. This goes to the side of the net. In front, Brandon. Doesn't get it.
Oh my! Conco just got a glove up on one of those.
And then a calm, cool glove save from Mark. Dan off the bench. Risser up over the net. This hits the scoreboard or something.
Hello, let's go. I got no tip. Haran has no tip instead of just the tip.
Yes, here 2-2. Not at all. Nothing. Nope, he's not a big tipper. Here it comes Dan. Coming off the wall. This bounces off of Paul. Brendan in front. Brendan Sillick in front of me. Working against Canton. Rookie against Wiley, veteran. Brendan finds Dan. Can't quite get the handle on it. Bouncing puck does get all the way to Conco. He covers. Dan Hook behind his own net will survey things. 2.0, can I get a time check?
Yeah, I got 1:15.
Minute 15. Can you let me know when it's 1:01?
Yeah, I can.
61 seconds remain in this one. Dan goes wide. Oh, a nice move to get around Jerber. Backhand stopped by Conco. And Dan like the wall. Dan to the net. Stopped by Mark. That bouncing puck nearly takes out your announcer and your referee. Well, down low. Risser doesn't get through. Ball now to his backhand. Ken's going to dig in and head down low. Dan and Dan action in the far corner. And 10 seconds. Paul on the shot and he scores.
Oh, not the guy you want to leave wide open back door like that. He had all sorts of time and space.
Paul has scored the last 3 goals of this game, brings his team from down 4-2 to now ahead 5-4. And takes us into the second intermission. You and I are blessed with a fun one here, guy.
Yeah, that's a kind of game I thought it was going to be. And I'm actually surprised the score isn't higher, but it's a testament to the 2 goalies we were playing and talking up at this one because they're both great goalies, and this game could easily be double digits for both teams.
Numbers only say so much, but Sarnia coming into this one 2-2 on the year. Phoenix 1-3, getting that first win a week ago. These 2 teams have an equal goal differential. So, I mean, there is so much parallel between these 2 teams. You've got a completely veteran team least amount of seasons on this Sarnia team is Cody, who's in season, what's he got here? So he got 26 games under his belt, one rookie on the other side. So a lot of vets here, even matchup numbers wise. Jake Shelton coming down the stairs. Oh, my captain. Iron Thrones getting ready for the next round of things here. Oh, and there's the commish. Everybody's out here tonight.
Yeah, it was good seeing
2.0.
Brendan. It was good seeing Brendan get his first goal of his RFHL career. I think it was last week, right?
It was. I hope he hears this. I was proud to call his first goal of his career. This guy. Oh, I'm gonna quote that when he pots that one later. Second one will be better, says the Rook over here.
Oh, I like it. Saucy.
That's the little sauce right there.
Come on, Brett.
Brett just taking his time down there.
Come on, Brett.
Rand's ready, Sweet's ready, goalies are ready. We're all ready. Third period underway. Curry to the net. This thing's up wide of the net. Deanne's going to turn it hard. He scored.
I gotta say, Brian D'Angelo is playing like a man possessed this season. He is determined to lift the Coyotes up in every single game.
Coyotes 4 unanswered, 3 from Paul and now 1 from D'Angelo. 6-4. Green leads this one. Bouncing puck to the net. And another wrister from D'Angelo. That thing was wired. Pass to Paul, doesn't get all the way in. Paul again looking for John. This is going to sort of trickle over to Conco. He's going to reset things. Cody to the net. This is going to get smothered by Mark. And a wrister from D'Angelo. That puck had lines.
What a seeing eye shot that was, because he made only a little adjustment to the shooting angle and just put it exactly where he needed to in order to get that goal.
That long shot through traffic has to be even more frustrating than something that's in down low.
Yeah, honestly, as a goalie, sometimes those are the hardest ones when you can't see them. But when you do see them and it still gets by you, those are the ones that I think eat away at you a little bit more.
And D'Angelo, another one.
He just shot that in off of Conco's back, I think, or off the back.
So D'Angelo with
It was just a really good heads-up play.
D'Angelo's 3 in a row adds to the one he had in the first. He's got 4 tonight. There's Jared Bear in his office, and a backhand goes wide. Cross-court pass doesn't connect. Dan there to intercept. So there's that side-to-side pass. Uh-oh.
Don't move. There's a piece of something right underneath you, I think. Unless it's just fuzz. Sorry.
Oh, no.
I thought it was a piece of glasses came off.
2.0, maybe an update on what's going on here. Dan, did you take one in the eye?
Yeah, I actually think it might have hit him in the lower, kind of in the cheek, and then popped his glasses off. Or it might have hit him right in the glasses. I'm not sure, but I bet he's glad he's got those eye protection with him.
I do see 2 lenses on those glasses, so that's a good thing. So a soft little reset here in an 8-4 game. Sarnia in yellow leads Phoenix in green 8-4. Jeremy's gonna come off the wall and send it to the net. I don't think Mark saw that. Only missed the net by a couple inches.
Oh, he was real close to picking that low and far corner.
Brendan working against Jeremy, bouncing puck. Here's Paul. Coming from his own end, sends one, bounces off of Paul Fridman's stick. Jeremy in down low to Kenton. Kenton can't quite get a backhand through. Paul working against Kenton. Goes to his backhand, gets around, flings one toward Conco wide. Brendan now connecting. Paul off the wall. Waffled away by Conco. All connects on the cross-court pass. Ooh, and a bouncing puck into Conco doesn't get there. Here's Dan Hook trying to come through Mark. Dan off the wall. Paul Richard waffled into the corner. Kyle's gonna slide away quickly, bouncing puck just missed. An ooh and an ah from down here in the booth from Steve Newberry.
Well, I think it's no secret to anybody at this point. If you watch the podcasts, if you follow the Discord, if you hear the chatter last week and again this week, everybody knows Kyle's squeezing that stick a little tight tonight.
A lot of puck left. That chance to get on the scoreboard remains. Brendan off the wall. Hurry to the net. I think I'll have a Conco's face. Oh, bouncing puck at this. Catch it out of the air. That was a heck of a shot. Bouncing puck to Mike Curry from the wall. Off a Conco, off a backboard whistle, and this will come back to be a green puck.
Got about 10 minutes left here, Bill. And what do you think Sarnia's got to do to get back into this one?
They previously, in the first period anyway, and then into the second, they were moving the puck laterally very well. When Green has taken away those passing lanes, that's been disrupted a lot. So if it's me, I'm trying to move the puck still. Here though, a chance down low. You got to take advantage of stuff like that if you can, and those chances don't come often against Mark. And there it is.
Hey, there it is.
We'll have to get confirmation if that was better than his first.
You might feel good about that one. That was a good hustle back, kind of put back goal. A power forward goal, if you will.
I don't know if 9-4 is an over the hump compared to 8-4 type goal, but that does have to feel good extending that lead. He heads off D'Angelo back on. Brendan working against Dan Hook. Bouncing puck comes to Hook. Nice stick check down there from D'Angelo. Puck plays on. Dan trying to do Dan things. Moving his feet. Fine, Cody. Connects in front. Cody trying to work around Brendan. Does create some space. Does get away. Side of the net has a lot of time and room as the press box was falling apart down here.
I think Cody's going to want that one back that came from Dan, because Dan put it right on his stick, and if he would have one-timed that, I don't think Mark knew where it was, and he pretty much had the whole bottom of the net to just tap that home on a one-timer.
And that's the type of movement in the first period that we were just talking about. If Sarnia can find some rhythm with that, but they've also fell victim to some just
like he's due.
Outstanding shots. I didn't look for that. Chatterton behind the net. Looking. Backhand of Caps. Thanks for that. Close to a slide. Oh, room in the middle. Wires one up over Conco.
Whoa! That hopped up over his pad on the initial save, and it was going in until Conkle slapped that glove down.
Big save on the other end by Conco. John Chatterton from the wall. Richter to Mark, who ladles that one away. D'Angelo bouncing puck. This gets down to Kyle. Gosh. Conco covers. Bouncing puck. Chatterton with it on his stick. Sends this across. Dan in front, he scores. Someone's going to get Sarnia going. It's Dan Hook.
Taking the words right out of my head, Bill, because that was exactly what I was thinking. Is Dan looks like the guy who he knows he's got to be the one to kind of break that ice that they haven't been able to break through here in the third.
Every single one of us in this league has seen Dan. I say this sometimes when watching the team. See Dan do Dan things, and that's what they're looking for here. Shot by Paul. Nice stop by Conco. Oh, Kenton tried to slide one through. There's a shot. Gets all the way to net. Dan down low. This is the theory that Sarnia needs. So Dan's going to head off on a change. Paul Fridman to hit the floor. And there's Kyle. Potting one. Long whistle for that one.
Conco made immediate eye contact with me.
Oh, Jammer with a shot. Cycle, guys. That puck stayed along the surface. A little air under that. Mark might get beat. Easy for me to say standing here watching. John finds Jeremy on the wall. Jeremy does a nice job to maintain possession. Throws it back the other way. Bouncing out to the middle of the court. Jeremy can't connect. Brenda with a nice defensive play there. What? 2.0, how are we doing on time?
We got 4.5 left. And I don't know if you saw that, but
this.
Jeremy looked like he was trying to go for a Michigan.
I did not see it. Where I'm standing, the net was not
He
in
got
view.
it. He got it up on his stick, and then it fell off, but he was going for the Michie.
At the camera end, too. That's beautiful stuff right there. Mike Curry in the corner, killing some clock. Bangs one off the official. Oh, and a goal! I'm not sure if they got kept by John. That may have been Chatterton's goal.
Yeah, I think Chatterton did redirect that. It's going to be Kaz's decision. He's front and center scorekeeping this one, so he might have seen it, but it did look like John kind of redirected it.
As they were heading to the face-off circle, Jeremy was pointing at John. So. A shot from Cody gets pad saved and sent out of there. Hearing a very loud D'Angelo down here telling everybody that this game is not over. Not letting anyone let up.
That's another testament to D'Angelo. Like I was saying earlier, just really wants to lift that team up. He's setting the example, setting the tone.
He is very responsibly using that alternate captain role. Brendan over to Kyle. John from the wall. Sicordi in front, not quite finding the handle on it. Cody coming off the wall, working against D'Angelo. D'Angelo trying to stay with him. Fires this one across. John in front. Kyle's going to dig in on this one. John now a little bit of space. From the wall shot. Pad saved by Mark. Down low, Paul. Cody tried
Got
to
2
back
minutes
that one
left
out of
in
the
this
air.
one.
I would beg you for that 101 check. Bouncing puck off of Mark's glove, heads to the stage. So 90 seconds plus here for Sarnia to do something with this one. Same amount of time for Phoenix to hold on. Leave my press box alone. In front, Paul Fredman trying to battle this one. Cody trying to find a shot. He does get it through and he scores. From the bench, I heard minute 20, so a 3-goal game. Sarnia gets a quick one. This one could get interesting. Dan through the net. There was the shot. Paul unloads. Saved by Conco. Oh, he back down in front. Dan falling. Couldn't quite get it. Shot from Kyle bounces off of Conco. Puck to the wall. Dan from that space to the net. Down underneath Mark. Save. D'Angelo loose puck. Here's Dan out in front. Dan saves. And a one-time attempt from D'Angelo doesn't go. Gets a second chance. Saved by Conco. What a sequence.
Brian's going to want that one back.
Dan with a look down
I
in
missed your
front.
101. Oh, sorry there, guy.
Oh, you're good. We've watched some really
It's very
entertaining
exciting
pucks
ends
here.
here.
And there's a goal by Dan. 14 seconds, is that what I hear?
Yeah, 14, 2-goal game. Watch Conco. See if he goes off here if they get a quick stoppage. I don't know.
And threw that one to the net. Cody's trying to do something here. Finds some space. Does get it all the way to Mark. That goes off a pad. And then that does it. That's a fun one. 2.0. I am due to play in the next one. I'm going to sign off. Fun broadcast, fella. Fun game to watch.
Yeah, thanks to the master, Bill, for calling that one. As always, that was great. Good game.
I'm gonna get one. Then I just go to the game. It doesn't know I got. I know. Oh, it does. Well, but it always last time. I don't think so. Nice. That's just a Halloween. Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 8:30 game here at RFHL. We're in week 5, and we got a great matchup here tonight between Limp Bizkit in red and the Iron Thrones in the silver. Looks like we have a full Iron Thrones squad, which they have not had for the last couple weeks here. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they gel. They got their first rounder back here in Frankie in the Canadian American shorts there, getting ready to hit the court. We got Furlano here reffing. For Limp Bizkit, looks like they are missing one squad member tonight. I'm looking here. It looks like they might be down Blotz tonight, and that's, you know what? I don't want to overlook that because Blotz is a gritty player, always posts up low, gets nice rebounds, is aggressive. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle that. But we got Rob Anders back in here again. He's been down for the past couple weeks. Good to see the mayor back out there. And we're live. Let's go. Newberry with the puck, passes the Foss, and it goes back to Matt at net. Foss fires on net. Alex with the easy save. Jake in the corner. Foss posting up. And looks like we go out of bounds here. All right. Can't see on camera there, but it went out the exit. Slight delay of game. Limp Bizkit here versus the Iron Thrones. Limp Bizkit 3-1 so far this season. Iron Thrones 2-2. Jake with the puck. Feeds it down to Frankie and Matt with the save. Battle between Newberry and Glenn. Newberry comes up with it. Trying the fancy footwork here. But Glenn doing the Glenn type things, and Rob just whips around and clears the puck. Newberry up against the wall. The Foes can't control the puck here. Jake posting up. Glenn fires into the corner. Frankie trying to corral it. Up against the net. Newberry comes up with it. Oh, Newberry passes, but it goes over to Glenn. Foes able to interject here. Ooh, and great shot by Jake from the outside, but Matt eats it. Rob calling for the puck along the edge. Nobody was on him, and he fires it wide and high. Jake flicks it up against the wall. Does not hit the backboard, which would be a stoppage of play, but it does hit the back of the net. Red puck here. Nope. Newberry a little confused about his elementary colors here. Both trying to make fancy work here, but Frankie with the good block. Frankie with no shin pads out there. That's a bold move there, Cotton. Oh, and Foch tries to whip it around, but Alex there to defend. Got 2-on-1 right now. Means somebody's open. Newberry calling for the puck. Feeds it back to Foch. Foch versus Frankie. A battle of wills. Frankie comes up with it as it jitters around in the middle court. Feeds it back to Masson. Masson on the fires just wide. He's got a great outside shot. Oh my goodness. And Foch fires it through 2 sets of legs and gets it in the net for the first goal of the game. We have 1-0 Limp Bizkit here. I'm going to try to keep the score bug updated. I'm running solo here in this one, which is all right. Scramble in front of the net here. George trying to put something in. Bob waiting at the point. Rookie posting up on Bob, trying to prevent the easy feed in. Maston comes up with it behind the net. Austin with the puck. Feeds it back to Maston. Bob, a full court press, just doing his best Dan Gladding impression, saying, that puck's mine.
Post with the puck, whiffs on it. Masson takes it away and tries to whip around fire on net, but Post gets a stick on it and it goes high. George up against the wall, banks it to Fos. Fos trying to direct on the cut there, just can't connect. Masson with a good shot. Matt gets a glove on it and covers. Bob takes the freeze. Feeds it to Fos, 1 times wide. Glenn with a nifty move. Bill Smith with the puck. Oh, and it fires back up and smacks him in the face. Oh, and Fos just tries to hit it out of the midair. I'll tell you, the first 2 games, the puck has been extremely bouncy. I just finished the 7:30 game, and that puck was going all over the place. I'm seeing it happening in this game, too. I don't know what it is right now, but a lot of weird bounces happening with the orange puck tonight. Bill trying to back his way out of a situation. And he feeds it to Masson with a backhand, and Masson almost gets it. I heard metal there. Just can't make it happen. Fos takes the long free shot. Alex with the easy save. Bob with a great block against Bill Smith. Exclamation point. Masson feeds it, and it goes right to Bill in front of the net. Matt posts up big. Iron Throne's back with the puck again. Bill feeds it down to the corner to Maston. Maston against the mayor. Works his way around, but a good switch call there on the Limp Bizkit's part. George feeds it around his own net. Oh, but Glenn with the puck. Great block on his part. Feeds it across the Masson. Perfect feed, and Masson just can't get it to settle. I'm telling you, that puck is just flying all over. Matt with another great save and feeds it up into the crowd, where Mark Zager makes yet another save tonight, but can't throw it over the net to a cheer of boos. We have 9:13 left in the first period of the 8:30 game. Limp Bizkit versus Iron Thrones. Limp Bizkit with the 1-goal lead. Frankie with the puck. Tries to fire it, but goes wide. Lands on the back of the net. Wait for the whistle. Oh, good one-time feed to Newberry. Anders wins the puck against Frankie in the corner. Feeds it out, but can't connect. And Jake feeds it all the way back down. I'll tell you, both of these teams have really good movement right now. They're making amazing passes. Little upset with the refs on the quick blow of the whistle. They are people too, folks, and they volunteer. Frankie versus Fos. Battling right in front of me. You probably can hear it on the broadcast. And Fos tries to get the quick freeze fire shot, but great feed from Newberry to Fos. Fos feeds it. Alex is doing a great job coming out and blocking these shots. I mean, Fos is peppering Alex, and Alex is just answering the call here. Newberry with a great block. Both of these teams going hard, going aggressive, battling for the puck. Just really good battles back and forth here. Oh, Masson tries to bat it out of the air, but just can't settle it. Had an open net. And Matt with the freeze. 7:23 left in the first period. Fos looking for an outlet. Steve trying to cycle through. Iron Throne's doing a good job of clogging the lanes here. And a post up behind the net. Austin feeds it to Jake. Jake looking for Frankie. Tries to bat it out of the air. It would have been a high stick anyways, but that was a good attempt. Jake looking for the feed all the way to Frankie on the other side of the head. And Frankie with the slap shot just goes wide. Fos tries the very low percentage shot that I would not recommend anyone shooting unless you are foes, because those somehow go in for him. And Alex with the cover up. Oh, Bob takes a hard shot from Frankie. He's going to want that stat. He lays out there trying to block the pass there. Fo's trying to take it around on his own. Bob gets the shot there to clean up. And Bob gets the second goal of the game. It's going to take me a minute here on the score bug. We have game, and like I said, it's going to take me a second here on the call. I got to reconnect the laptop to get the score bug back up and running. Bear with me. And as I was not even watching the play, Fos gets another one as he jams in. And we have a 3-0 game now, folks. Score bug back up and running. Wide open net, but Bill corrals the puck for his goalie. Bob with the steal. Rob able to clear the puck out. Post takes it behind his own net. Funnels it down, goes wide of the net, and Alex covers for the freeze. Maston to Jake up against the board. I always love those heads-up play about using the walls to your advantage as a bank shot to get to your teammate. And Fo's trying to make it happen. Rob Maston there coming up big for Alex, just clogging the center there. Doesn't give Alex the good look, and Matt able to cover the puck here. George with a long shot. Bob. That was actually Fos in the middle. There, George just gets a little bit of a wobbler there. Can't get the puck to go settle nicely. And Maston gets the puck for Iron Thrones, and it goes wide. Bill up against the wall to Jake, goes wide again. Iron Thrones having a lot of great opportunities here, but honestly, a lot of these shots are just going wide. They're not getting a ton direct on net. So look for the shot. Oh, man, and Rob with the disruptive stick there. Masson had a great opportunity crashing to the net, but Rob with the good defense there getting back. Bob takes it off the stomach right in the breadbasket. Bill slowing down the pace of play. We got 3:47 left in the first period here. A 3-0 game here. Puck goes high. Bill calls for it. Tells Red to leave Maston alone. Oh, and Fos tries the nifty little one move and tries to make the shot, and it goes wide, and Jake has a great opportunity afterwards for it. Glenn with the puck in his own corner. Oh, but it goes off the side of the net. Oh, bad break. Oh, Glenn is kicking himself. Glenn tries to feed it behind his own net, nicks the corner side of his own net. It rebounds out, and Rob, the mayor, Anders, is there to clean up. Right place, right time, right move. And we got a 4-0 game here in the first period. 2:57 left. With Red fully controlling the pace of this first period. And not for lack of effort on the Iron Thrones parts. They are playing a solid game. It just is their shots haven't been finding this net the same way. Oh, and that shot goes off the crossbar. As I say, they haven't been hitting that, and then Glenn puts one on. Oh, Newberry gets robbed there by the little notch on the wall. Sometimes causes funky redirects here in this gym, if you're not familiar with it. George backing his way into net. Alex with a stick out, able to prevent the pass. Newberry, Glenn battling. Goes wide and behind the net. Rob Anders with the move on the rookie. Oh, boy. Alex gets a piece of it, but it just sneaks past him. And we got a 5-0 game here. Minute 50 left here. Frankie returns along with Vos returning to the floor. Fridman with the puck. Tries to feed it up against the wall. So Frankie, Vos comes away with the puck, tries to take it in on his own, but Frankie there gets back on D. Alex covers. Oh, Frankie and George getting a little tussling here. Feeds all the way back to Bill in his own zone. Bill goes to Glenn, but Newberry with the stick lift and able to prevent the shot for Glenn. Getting a little wily here in the last minute and a half of the first period. Vos feeds it along the boards to Newberry. Newberry looking for an outlet. Vos trying to make the cut. And he does. Oh, and it just goes wide. Oh, Glenn feeds it to Bill, and it goes in. And Bill Smith, exclamation point, gets the first one for the Iron Thrones and gets the goose egg off the board. Good, aggressive play on his part, just chasing his own puck and is able to get it past Matt for the first one of the period. Not too much you could do about that. That was great play on Bill Smith's part. We got 19 seconds left here in the first period. Battle on the boards. Fridman versus Newberry. Frankie with the puck. Tries to whip around, but gets a stick on it. Newberry preventing the easy pass out. Trying to control just to get the blow of the whistle. And we are at the end of the first period. It is a 5-1 game in favor of Limp Bizkit in the red. Great back and forth battle here for the 8:30 game, week 5, here in the RFHL. Let these teams get a breather here as the goalies switch sides. Some people head home after they've had their tough battles. Some with their heads held high, some with the crush of defeat. But that's how it goes here in the RFHL. So far, so good. Great game so far. Vos with a couple. He's already got 20 on the season right now. I think he's now up to 22 or 23 in regards to his goals so far. Bob gets his 3rd of the season and 54th of his career. Rob Anders gets 1 as well. Up to 4 on the season. What I'm liking out of Limp Bizkit right now is it's an effort on all that team's part. I mean, Newberry is bound to get 1. George is bound to get 1. You got Bob connecting. They're down John lots tonight, which again is kind of that post up in the front presence, aggressive, the one to get the rebounds, the one to try to poke things in past Alex. And they don't have that presence here. So Bob's been filling that role. Bob's been posting up in the middle as well, playing, trying to clog the lanes. So far, just good all-around game on Limp Bizkit's part. Matt's come up big for them in that. Solid so far. Matt right now with an 86% save percentage on the season. Alex with 87, actually. Alex was the story last week with there was a good amount of goals let in, but he was peppered so much that that his save percentage was still through the roof last week. So just 2 great netminders here, very different styles. Alex loves to come out, take down the angle. Matt more settles in between the posts. And we have the start of the second period here, folks. 5-1 in favor of Limp Bizkit. Vos with the puck behind his own net. Feeds it to Newberry. Newberry tries to cut across the Bob, but Jake in there to intercept. Bob tries to feed it back to Vos, and Vos with the stick move on Bill. Vos makes great players look silly. Oh, and Bob takes a great block right there off the shin. Bill with the long shot. Newberry feeds it up to John Fose, and he just puts it off against the post, and it's a 6-1 game. Not much you can do about that, Alex. That was a great feed by Steve. That's the other thing about Limp Bizkit here. I think almost every one of these goals has been an assisted shot. Jake with a long shot goes under the net and frees the play. Red puck behind their own net. Close with a long free shot. Jake corrals the puck, feeds it along the boards to Bill Smith. Bill feeds it back to Jake. Jake with the shot, but Steve with a stick on it. Battle of the flowing locks here on the floor. Bose goes up around Steve Newberry, tries to get it back to him. Oh, and Matt takes one. I don't know if that was a blocker in the face, but it goes flying up. Bose along the boards here. Bill with his regular on-floor chatter, which is one of my favorite things. Oh, Masson with a great block against Bose. Jake with the hand pass back to the opposite team. Bill with the stick lift on Bob, feeds it over, but it just doesn't get through traffic. Bob able to clear it back down. And Fose, again, with one of those weird low percentage shots, and it almost sneaks through. Alex didn't know where it was. And Jake had to tell him underneath. Jake with the backhand feed all the way down to Glenn. Glenn in the corner. Trying to find the rookie posting up at the key. Bob looking for the pass, but Austin with a great stick on it. Clears it all the way down. Glenn with the puck. Feeds it to Jake. Rob with a little Twitter dance there, backing up, trying to block the shot. It's like a tentative block there. That Jake shot is not a fun one to block, let me just tell you. So I that's not me being critical on him at all. And Matt able to eat the puck there. Glenn feeds it along the boards. Oh my goodness, passes that John Fose along the boards, takes the one-timer shot, and it sneaks past Alex, and we have a 7-1 game here. Frankie back out on the court. Glenn takes it. Posting up against George along the wall. Jake, takes the shot and it goes off of Frankie. Frankie goes down, gets right back up. Gets the rebound, tries to flick it through his legs. Oh, George with a great backhand pass to Anders. Anders with the one move and tries to put it in. Just can't settle. And Alex with a great save. Frankie in the corner looking for an outlet. Rob doing a great job cutting down the angle to the pass to Jake. Not given the opportunities. Goes off of Anders. Playing a little soccer action here at half court. Frankie with the one-timer goes wide. Glenn back around the net. Tries to feed it around. Goes to Jake. Jake one-timer. Oh my goodness. Frankie there to clean up. But Matt sprawls out, gets a blocker on it, and is able to prevent the open net goal. Little friendly play here in the corner with Anders and Jake. Feeds it all the way back down. Jake gets the puck. Feeds it along the boards to Frankie. Frankie out front, and Glenn just can't settle the puck. Anders. Oh. Yeah, that should have been. Rob's right. Rob has his hand in the air and calling for the high stick, and he's absolutely right. Frankie settled that puck and probably should have been blown, but no goal out of it, so all good. Bosa's shot goes wide. Frankie with the puck. Moves around Anders. Anders almost gets caught with the trip there, but Frankie able to stay a foot. Post with a one move and works his way around Bill, then works his way around Alex. Vos doing Vos things, and I think he's up to 5 tonight. Again, I'm not keeping. I should be with a pen and keeping tabs on these, but yeah, Vos is dominating. Vos is doing what Vos does. So Alex covers the puck. Bill with the freeze. Oh, and Vos with the kick save. Gets his own rebound. Tries to feed it over. George with the puck. And Rob gets away with a slide there. Bob in the corner. Up against Frankie. Frankie looking for his man. Gets Bill along the boards. Bill looking to cycle around. Goes behind his own net. Goes behind Limp Bizkit's net. But can't make anything on the shot. Oh, Frankie with a great shot through Bob's legs there. But Matt able to see it. Ooh, Bob with a great block shot off the stick. Great defensive. You know what? So, I mean, I feel like a broken record here. Kind of the same thing here. Vos with just another great long shot. Gets it past Alex. But that play started with the good defensive stand there by Bob. Bob really made that play come alive, and you folks know I don't love to give Bob credit for stuff, but give credit where credit's due. He's playing a great defensive game, and he just fed his number one scorer. Alex with the stick out wide to prevent the long pass by Vos. Bill with the long shot on. Bob with the freeze. 9-1 here. Limp Bizkit in the second period. Bob playing hacky sack here. Takes one off the elbow. Takes one off the stick. Feeds it all the way down. George going behind his own net. Rookie gets the puck. Austin, great feed out to Rob, who was in awesome position. And again, Matt just posting up. Matt is playing a phenomenal game here in net. Backing up Limp Bizkit here. Bob backing up, looking for Vos. Tries to get it with a backhand. And Vos does the turnaround on Bill. And it's a 10-1 game, folks. 10-1 game here in favor of Limp Bizkit. Alex getting frustrated. You can hear it. Rob shoots wide of the net. Vos with the puck in his corner. Looking for Rob, and it trickles back to his own goalie. Vos gets the puck behind his own net. Feeds it to Anders. Mayer looking for an outlet. Feeds it back to Vos on the point. Alex with the great save. Saw it all the way. Bill trying to back his way up. Curious if Bill is still dealing with any lingering injuries from last week. He had a twisted ankle last week. He almost couldn't continue the play. But folks, I'm sorry. It is 5:47 left in the second period. I missed the 6:10 call. I have failed you this period. 5:40 left in the second period. Puck feeds all the way down to Alex, and Alex covers the puck. Jake taking the freeze. Feeds it to Bill, but John Vos just playing aggressive and steals the pass. Saw it coming all the way. Iron Throne's just slowing down here a little bit. I think the nonstop pressure. Oh, and Newberry gets his first of the game. Great feed by John Vos out front. And I think, Iron Thrones, you can see they're slowing down here a little bit. They're having a tough time keeping up with the fast pace of this Limp Bizkit team that is just out hustling them. They were going toe to toe in the first period, and I think they're just getting a little winded here. This red team has a nonstop motor. Frankie with the steal, shoots it wide. Jake with the puck, shoots it on net. Matt with the great save through traffic. And it's getting a little chippy here. Table goes down. Anders tries to feed it across the George. Can't connect. I think George is the only one that has not netted the goal here. It's bound to happen. He has got a phenomenal shot. He's already got 3 on the season, 4 assists. Jake with the low percentage shot, and it almost goes in. Goes off the left pad of Matt, and it just kind of did this weird spin trickle. Frankie with the one-timer. Matt gets his pad down, able to deflect it high. Iron Throne's trying to show some life here. Frankie with the feed all the way out, but can't settle. Rob hits it out of midair. Frankie trying to jam it in, but Matt says, not on my watch. Oh, and Andrews with a good for the feed to George. Thought he had Newberry, but Newberry just wasn't where he thought he was. Newberry pressures in the corner here against Fridman. Fridman up against the boards to Frankie. Frankie tries to put the move on Anders. The mayor just not giving him a good opportunity. Puck trickles behind Glenn. Glenn tries to corral it. Oh boy, and it just goes tough to see from this end, but that puck looked like it was bouncing and going little willy-nilly. Newberry just clearing the puck. Needs a sub. Bob coming back out here. 2 minutes and 50 remaining in the second period. It's an 11-1 game in favor of Limp Bizkit. Bad pass here by the rookie. And Bosch just able to grab the puck. Bob posted up against Frankie. Lost 2 shots in a row. I feel like he's up to 10 blocks already this game. He is just an animal out there. Doing it off the nookie. That Newberry feeds it to Foes, and Foes just that notorious turn and whip around. It's just lethal. Never leaves the ground. It finds a way to go in all the time. Bob with another block. Newberry able to settle the puck. Feeds it to Bob. Bob posting up. Oh, and Alex with the block. Bob had such a good opportunity there, and Alex slides all the way over and able to make the save. Great job on Alex's part. Minute 30 left in the second period. 11-1. Foes takes the shot. Bill takes it beyond his own net. Feeds it all the way down to the basketball hoop. Masson charges in, taking it around the net, trying to find somebody. Blind pass. Bill tries to get it through traffic, but Matt making the stop. Masson with the shot. All the way down to Frankie. Matt with the block again. Feeds it all the way down. 48 seconds remaining in the second. Post looking for an outlet. This team's slowing down a little bit here. Probably just turning down the gas just a little bit. Oh, and Bob tries to put it in. But Alex and Rob say, no-uh-uh. Bob, that's a second great opportunity in about a minute. 25 seconds left. Man, I am complimenting Bob way too much in this game. I need to stop. Goes wide. George with a kick. George feeds it out, but Frankie able to steal. Matt freezes. 7 seconds left. Post taking the shot, goes high, and that'll do it here in the second period. It's 11-1 in favor of Limp Bizkit. Absolute, just dominant performance here on Limp Bizkit's part. Good production from everyone on this team. Everyone just participating, making things happen, assisting, again, I'll say again that it seems like every single shot here has been an assisted shot for Limp Bizkit. Kudos to the man in net too with a shutout period. 1-11 right now. Now I'm looking at the stat sheet. I was thinking I might say how many. Oh yeah, that was kudos to Matt. That was his first shutout period of the season. 13th overall in his RFHL career. So good job on his part. Anchoring this dominant Limp Bizkit team makes it so much easier when you just can trust your guy in net. You have full confidence. You know, it's one of those things. All the goalies in this league are great goalies, great guys, great goalies. Some nights are yours, some nights aren't. You see great goalies just give them up sometimes, and you know what? I mean, Alex is holding his own right now. I know the score doesn't seem like it, but when you got John Foss on the other side, I mean, your strategy as a team is can we hold Foss to like 5? And granted, they're not doing that yet, but this team is moving the puck around. Everybody's participating. Everybody is feeding, playing unselfish play. Just good, valiant effort. We're going to see if they kind of dial back here this period. You know, it's a gentleman's game. We don't love to run up the scores. So we'll see if they just try to kind of keep things a little calmer in this third period. Again, Iron Thrones, man, they're just getting outcast a little bit here, and rightly so. And that's with, again, Limp Bizkit being down one of their players with John Bloss out. We're getting ready for the last 15 minutes of the 8:30 game, Week 5 here in the RFHL. Thanks for being with me. This is Brian D'Angelo on the broadcast, solo tonight for the 8:30. For those that are sticking around, we're going to have a great matchup in the 9:30 RFHL After Dark between Good Morning Vietnam and A Tribe Called Quest. Maston starting off the play here, feeds it to Jake. Jake working his way around, tries to get it through traffic. Anders with the block. Rob crashing, trying to find something to happen. Oh, and Alex able to get back. One of the dangerous things when you cut down the angle and you come out, sometimes those pucks like to trickle behind you. Foss tries to whip around. Alex there to cover, and Alex gets the cover for the freeze. Fredman tries to shoot on net. Newberry with the block. Anders trying to thread it through traffic, just goes a little high and wide. Newberry with the puck, goes wide off the doors underneath the stage. Oh, it looked like Foss might have tried to one of his Michigans there, but it didn't go in. I have to see that on the replay. Little chilly here in the broadcast booth, folks. And oh, Alex laying out. Great job there. Trying to cut down Foss with the wide open net. I mean, the net was completely wide open there. Foss had every inch to score on, and Alex just sprawled and took it away. Good job on his part. I was saying, it's a little chilly here in the broadcast booth. Doors open. We usually do that to keep the gym down. So if I'm sounding a little sniffly here, it's because it's a little chilly. George trying to feed it out to Bob in front of the net, just goes a little too far. Off the basketball court, off the rim, does not go in the net. Jake feeds it all the way down to Bill. Bill tries to get a pass, but Matt with the left pad save. Anders slowing things down. Takes it on his own. Oh, and just runs a little past it. Feeds it back to George. George feeds it down wide. George taking it up as an own one-on-one here against Bill. Not able to make it happen. Still trying to get that goal for him this game. Fos tries to pass it in front of the net to George, but Alex able to stop. Jake with the one-timer, and it just goes wide. And then there's just a little tangle of sticks, not a trip, just a little tangled up there, folks. Jake with the hard shot, and Alex and Fos returns it. Alex didn't see it by his feet. Luckily, kind of kicked it out with his pads. George passes to Newberry. Newberry looking for the outlet, goes wide to Fos. Fos feeds it behind the net, back to him. Limp Bizkit just trying to cycle around here, keeping the movement and keeping the control of the puck. George trying to jam it in, but Alex says no, and that's the multiple saves there. Austin shoots wide of the net. Fos corrals the puck. Jake able to disrupt the shot. George with the block on Bill. Goes all the way down to Austin. Austin trying to, seems to be his spot there. Taking multiple shots from that position. They've been good looks, just haven't gotten in. And tough against a goaltender like Matt. 10:52 remaining in the third period. Fos trying to get it through the traffic. Newberry taking it out, but Bill able to steal the puck. It was on the net, but seems to get dislodged, and they did not blow the whistle. Oh, Frankie with an open chance there, and Matt just denies him. Good stick by Newberry. Bob battling against one of the Fridmans. Bob trying to a little nifty flick of the wrist to try to get it over to Fos, but not able to make it happen. I keep calling Bill George. I'm sorry, folks. I know, great feed out there to stop the damage. Frankie able to get one in. I think that was a pass from Glenn down behind the net. 2-11 game now. Trying to get some moral victories here in this third period. Get something to be able to talk about. And Frankie with the long shot, and it goes through. And it's a 3-11 game with 9 minutes and 22 seconds. I mean, forgive me, folks. I mean, this game is not over. A lot can happen here. The tide can definitely turn. It's a pretty large mountain to climb here. Fos trying to go between the legs of himself to get the goal, but not able to make it happen. Goes all the way down to Alex. Alex covers. Frankie with the freeze. Tries the long slap shot. Goes off of Anders' shins. Glenn able to get a stick on Fos. Fos looking for his man. Matt calling from net saying, you gotta move, you gotta move. Anders down in the corner. Goes all the way out to Fos, but Rob able to block the long shot. Backhander through traffic. Alex with the save. Glenn with the long shot off the freeze. Gets his own rebound after a dinks and dangles long. Takes it beyond the net. Going around the world on his own here. Oh, and we have a man down. Looks like Glenn got tripped up. I don't know if it was an ankle or if it... Not sure what happens, but Glenn's going into the cafeteria there. I don't know if his stick got caught on the wall. I know Paul Paradine had one of those last game where his stick got caught on the wall and he kind of self-impaled with his own stick. I don't know if that's what happened or if it's just a trip up, but taking a quick break. Jake comes on for him. Oh, man. Post just making his way through the traffic there and able to net one past Alex. Iron Thrones was making, they just had 2 goals in a row. And I think Foast is just saying, well, this game's not over. I'm going to keep shooting. 7:34 remaining in the third period. Little Plinko action here in the middle of the court here. Rob cuts it across the Bill. Bill tries to backhand it, but it goes wide. Rob works it around the net. Looking for a man, but just isn't. It tries to get it to Bill, but it goes all the way down in their own end. Bill passes behind his net. Jake with the puck. Long shot, and it goes in. I don't think Matt saw that at all. And it's 4-12 here, folks. Third period. Jake's trying to make something happen here. 8-point differential at the moment. 4-12 in favor of Limp Bizkit. They're in the red shirts. Puck gets caught up on the net, but Anders able to get it. Tries to feed it through. Jake just batting it out with his own hand. Just get out of there. Shoots wide. Maston tries the shot or the pass, but it was a good look either way. And folks, there is 6:10 remaining here in the third period. Little footsie action with Bill Smith. Oh, man, and John Foast once again just able to make the one move. And the thing about Foast is he makes good players look silly. It's his MO. 5:40 remaining in the third period. 4-13. 2 blowouts tonight, really. With the first game of the evening with Masturbators taking the dominant performance. Little closer action in the second game of the night. Ended up being, I think, a 2-goal game. But our Coyotes were able to come out on top for our second win in a row. Those with 2 shots on net. Glenn. George, actually, not Glenn. Glenn's not even on the court. I have not seen Glenn return since he went down. Looks like to be red puck as it comes back here.
1, 2.
George passes the Foast. Foast funnels it through traffic to George. Again, trying to get George to get his... He had a great opportunity there, but just overran the puck. Jake takes it behind, feeds it out to Bill Smith. Jake with the puck. Bob trying to prevent the pass through. Jake able to get it through somehow. Bill with the one move, but George with the great block. Getting a little chippy here. Jake just wanting it. Austin with the great block there on Bob. Kicks it all the way to the corner where Foast tries to get it through. Bob crashing the net, and Alex just gets a stick out to disrupt it. Bob had a great opportunity there. Anders with the puck. Austin in pursuit. Austin able to steal the puck. Feeds it over to Bill with a great opportunity. But Matt just drops into the butterfly and able to save it. Frankie going around the world, trying to do it on his own. Bob able to make the block. As Bill gets the puck, feeds it through his own net, goes weird off the vent. Bob trying to, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Frankie had a great opportunity. Matt gets his glove on it and just laughs in his face. Just vicious. 3 minutes remaining here in the third period. Great shot on net by Bill. Matt with the block. Rob with the block. Lots of blocks. I mean, I'm going to be curious to see the stat sheet after this game because as much as these goalies have made some amazing saves, the number of blocks in this game has been through the roof. And we don't even have Haran or Paul Fridman out there. So this is, I think Bob with his return this season is saying, I want that block shot title. Oh my goodness. And Frankie with the kick save, and it goes up and it gets caught on the vents, and we lose another puck, folks. Frankie with the faux pas there. Owes the league a puck. Frankie saying he's going to go get his ladder out of the truck. Get it down after the game. What I appreciate is even in a game that's a little bit of a blowout, these teams are having fun, being lighthearted. Rob almost getting called there with the hook. For Lana telling him to watch it. Oh my goodness! And Anders just rifles one top shelf on Alex. That Anders shot is always nasty. You always have to look out for that. 14-4 here, minute 30 remaining in the third period. Goes off the wall. Close just slowing things down behind the net, but then taking it out all on his own. Alex covering the puck. Jake with the one-timer. Hits somebody. Massive. And corrals it off his stomach like a Teletubby and then tries to put it in on his own. Ends up hitting Matt in the face with a stick. Apologizes, and then Anders returns the favor with the long three shot, and it's 15-4 in favor of Limp Bizkit. And I mean, to be honest, Iron Throws just wants to get off the court here at this point. 40 seconds remaining. Steve takes it around behind the net. Gets pinned up against the net. Alex freezes. Jake with the puck. Little tussle between Rob and Bob here. Playing till the whistle blows. Five seconds remaining. Bill with the final shot of the game. And that is game, folks. We have 15-4 for Team Red here. Limp Bizkit with a victory. Just great all-around team performance. Matt gets his first shutout period of the season. Iron Thrones with two tough losses in a row. Just gonna have to go back to the team chat and try to figure things out. Figure out what to do here. Thanks for sticking with me in this 8:30 broadcast. I appreciate it. If you watch it back on the feed, hope you enjoy. We have Good Morning Vietnam in the bright fluorescent orange here versus a Tribe Called Quest. Tribe Called Quest with the loss last week. Actually, both of these teams had losses last week, so they're both looking to get back in the win column. Good Morning Vietnam had a 12-5 loss to the Master Vaders last week, and a Tribe Called Quest with the loss to my Phoenix Coyotes 7-4. Both looking to get back in the win column here in Week 5 action. I think you are going to get... I think Bob is on the call for this game. Looks like it. He seems to be working his way over here. So... All right. Well, that's it for me, folks. You got Bob attempting everything he possibly can to get into the broadcast booth. And I got to give him at least a little shit because I gave him a ton of compliments in that game. I don't think I gave him any hard time during that broadcast. So I got to give him a hard time about something. All right. That's it for me, folks. Appreciate it. You could be anywhere in the world, but you were here with me, and I appreciate that.
One, two, check. All right, you have an out of breath, the Bob, and I think you'll have Rob Maston joining us momentarily to call the 9:30 RFHL After Dark game between a tribe called Quest hosting the visiting Good Morning Vietnam. Good Morning Vietnam being in the orange jerseys tonight, and a tribe called Quest in your royal blue. We've got a tribe called Quest coming off a loss from to the Phoenix Coyotes last week, 7-4, and Good Morning Vietnam also coming off a loss to the unstoppable Master Vaders, 12-5. For those of you who didn't see the 6:30 game tonight, those Master Vaders put up a 20-goal game. So I think we saw 20 some odd last season with the light blue team, Tsunami, I think they were. So this is your first 20-goal game of the fall 2025 season. Hoping you all can hear me. My microphone was giving me trouble last week. I apologize to all of you trying to watch the game last week between the Master Vaders and Good Morning Vietnam and miss an insightful, colorful, humorous, entertaining, and all in all, just a great call by yours truly. But none of you heard it, so you'll just have to take my word for it. For Good Morning Vietnam, I'm seeing 4 orange jerseys right now. It looks like we're missing Sweet, but I know he's in the building. Oh, there he is. There's number 5. Sweet, and as I say that, Sidor comes on as well. So it looks like we'll have a full Good Morning Vietnam team. And for a tribe called Quest, we've got, I only see 4 blue jerseys so far, but people may still be trickling in. It is 9:26 after all, and first couple of games have started early tonight. I heard on the broadcast earlier the 7:30 game started at 7:29, probably an RFHL first, thanks to Commissioner Sweetmeat. He's been trying to keep us all on he's running a tight ship here. And there is your whistle to bring the pucks in, excuse me, at 9:27 p.m. Let's see, I still only see 4 blue jerseys. Looking for, I see Keller, I see Furlano, I see Dr. K, and I see Westgate Matt. I don't see Jesse or Ellen. So Jesse may be coming in from Buffalo, perhaps. And that sounds like that was Rob Maston joining me, the OG Rob. Rob, how you doing tonight?
The OG, Rob. I don't know about that. You're the OG. Yeah, another Bob and Rob combination. I think all answers, I'd say about 68% name Rob or Bob. So, what's going on, Bob? Thanks for that beating. Man, that was a beating you guys put on us. Great game, man.
You know, Well, I appreciate that. When you were backing up for the end of the game there, I work, I have a little bit of bar experience now. I almost called behind. And I was like, wait a minute, this isn't a bar. And as I'm thinking, wait a minute, this isn't a bar, I realized I didn't say anything at all unless you just run into me. And that wasn't good for either one of us. So I'm sorry about that.
No, just a big dumb animal backing up, not realizing that either you or Rob Andrews was probably back there. So, but yeah, great game you guys played. Blocked a lot of shots, and that post guy is pretty good from what I've seen.
That post guy is pretty darn good, isn't he? George and I were on the bench during that game, and every time he made a move, it was just like, did he just do that?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
we all of him.
He almost Michiganed us behind the goal with 2 guys on him. I was like, what the hell just happened? So
he was just throwing everything at the net, and it was all going in. But we're here to call a different game here, and
yes, we are.
Puck is dropped.
Sarnia Stig in a Tribe Called Quest, and here we are. Just getting underway with Furlano coming off refereeing our game, and takes the puck, gets it to Keller in the middle, quick shot. That one goes to the left. Coming back the other way is Good Morning Vietnam. Led by Dave King, Matt Whitmire, and Steve Lackanine on the floor for Good Morning Vietnam. Keller, Furlano, and is that Westgate Matt on the floor for the Sarnia Sting?
It is, Rob. I was saying earlier that it looks like they're missing Jesse and Ellen. I don't think Ellen is joining us tonight, but maybe Jesse's on his way in from Buffalo, or I don't know if he's not going to be here at all.
Yep, I actually see him. He's in the other doorway, so I think he's looking. He's about to jump. Oh, nope. Looks like we got play going on. But Jesse is here. Looks like he's a late arrival here with 14 minutes left to go, and he'll be joining Sarnia in a few minutes. And let's not forget our goalkeepers, Brett Siebert, one of the best in the business, one of the best to ever do it here in the RFHL, going up against Brandon Sisson, who's I saw him last week, had a really good, or a couple of weeks ago, had a really good game. So hopefully he can keep that streak going as the puck goes right into your area. Bob, you okay down there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just looking for the puck. So give me a minute here.
All right. Puck shot by Whitmire. Brett turns that aside. A little bit of a rebound, directed out the other way. Furlano with the puck in the corner as Whitmire wrapped around him. Literally, nice angle by Brandon Sisson on that one to make sure that wasn't an easy goal. And that was good defense and a good goalie right there. As Sador tries to get it out to Whitmire, both of our Mats, and on the Sarnia Sting. Westgate May takes a shot, and that is blocked by regular Matt Whitmire. He's not a Westgate. He's Matt Whitmire. I mean, there's nothing you can say. Great guy, great hockey player. Is that Sador with the puck?
They called a high stick there.
Okay.
We got K-Flow. K-Flow's with the puck now on orange.
Okay. Oh, there's Sador. Okay.
We have 2 helmets on the floor for orange.
Goes back to last year when we had Bill Smith and Paul Fridman, and I couldn't tell them apart. Good save by Fridman. Dr. K takes a shot. That one was blocked. Didn't see who that was blocked by, but good defense by Sador. And he takes a shot, turned aside by Brett Siebert. Really good angle by Brett. And we've got a really tightly contested game here so far with 12 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third period. And Jesse hasn't even made. Oh, good pass by Furlano to Keller. Keller just missed on that one. Bet you he'd like to have that one back. It's still a tough angle, though. Puck played by Jeff Sweetmeat's out there now, and Sador, the puck, looking for an open guy in the corner. Played tightly by Furlano. Puck goes to the point to Floramo. Oh, good play by Brendan as Dr. K faded that one off the wall, and he was able to get the rebound. And Bob, what are you seeing here so far? This is just two evenly matched teams from what I'm seeing so far.
A lot of high energy, a lot of movement. Neither team has settled down so far, but this is kind of Good Morning Vietnam style. So if they keep playing with this intensity and this pace, then I think it goes orange. If I'm a Tribe Called Quest, I'm going to want to slow it down a little bit, get a little gritty. And as I say that, a Tribe Called Quest draws first blood.
Yeah, and Andrew Keller had a good shot there, and I don't know if he's pulling up or doing a weird goal celebration, but I think he might have rolled his ankle or something like that. Or maybe he just got off the schneid. I'm not sure, but he looked like he might have done something to his ankle there. We'll see. I'll have to for the game.
It did look funny. It was kind of reminiscent of Justin Jefferson's The Gritty when he pretended he pulled a hamstring.
Yeah, there you go. Keller. When I think of Justin Jefferson, I definitely think of Andrew Keller too. That's one of my good buddies down the street from me who joined this league, and actually works at RIT with Sleet too. So this is a little bit of a battle of RIT here. Oh, and Keller takes another shot off the face-off, and he's got his second goal in the past 1 minute, and it is 2-0 Sarnia Sting.
Yeah, and if he pulled something or rolled something, he's certainly not showing it. I don't know. He's no two quick goals, good goals by Keller, and Good Morning Vietnam's got to try to answer back here.
Oh boy, and Dave King just took one, and Brett Thornett went aside. Not sure if he saw it, but he did make it look kind of effortless. So I'm going to say he saw it. As one of our fast guys in the league, Lacanina with the puck, gets it over to the corner, and good breakup by Lacanina as he almost got picked by Westgate Matt from behind. Lacanina past the King, who fires one, and Brett turns that one aside. He definitely saw that one, and that's just good position right there, Bob. That's what Brett does, is he's always in position.
Keller with some strong defense on Sweet there. That was really good defense. He held his ground, broke up the path.
The battle of RIT, as I'm going to call that one all night, is Sweet and Keller going at it. Sweet coming off a tough game last week against our perennial unbeaten team of the league. Sweet looks for the puck in the middle. That was played aside. Good defense by Keller there as he pushes it off to the left where K-Flow takes it. Passes it to Sweet. Childhood friend making good passes to Whitmire, and he makes a good play right there. As Furlano picks it behind the net, and he's got a full head of steam as he tried to go through the defenders. And Jesse Fredo right on the doorstep. What a good pass by Furlano, but that was a tough one to see. And, Matt Whitmire had one going the other way, and that one just went over the net. This is a very highly contested game. This is good hockey right here.
Yeah, I think Brett might have gotten a piece of that one.
Okay, yeah, that was...
It might have gone, but it looked almost like he got a little bit of leather on that one.
Gotcha. And we got a little bit of a stoppage of play here with Dr. K looking to whine, takes a shot.
There was I think it was an inadvertent whistle, Rob.
Oh, okay. All right, so that one goes around the net for Whitmire. Good Morning Vietnam looking to get on the scoreboard as quickly as possible here. K-Flow takes the puck, pushes it to the other end. That's hit by Dr. K, and I can see that one hit the ceiling right over here. And going to see who they give that puck to off of the freeze. Looks like it's going to be Dr. K. Takes a quick shot. Nice save by Brandon as that one went low. Doesn't give up a rebound there, which was key. I think that's what Dr. K was looking for. Another great save by Brandon as Dr. K took one from the left point. Great save by Brandon to keep his team at a 2-0 game right here.
That looked like it hit like almost the inside of the post. Like it was like a crazy, like it looked like it hit the inside of the post, but the way that it bounced, it definitely didn't. So that was a quarter of an inch, eighth of an inch off from being a goal.
Hey, goalie's best friend right there. As Whitmire takes the shot off of Sador. Sador is right there on the spot. That's the thing about Sador is he's a grinder and he can go to the other end. He's fast, and that's what people don't realize sometimes about Sador is he's right there with him most of the time. K-Flow being played by Furlano in the corner. Furlano wins that battle, but it's knocked away by Whitmire, who takes it to the other end where Dr. K plays the puck. Got Sador on him. That one goes along the wall for Floramo. Checked closely by Furlano. Quick shot. That was Sador. Took a quick shot on Brett there. Puck goes out to the corner for Matt Whitmire. Matt Whitmire trying to settle the puck down. He has a pesky Westgate Matt on him right there. Centered right there by Sador. Was looking for Whitmire. Furlano takes it the other way. He shoots and he scores. Furlano found a really quick opening right there and made him pay. And it is 3-0 now with Sarnia Sting taking the lead.
Yeah, no, that was a great shot. I mean, he did a little bit of a fake, looked like he might have gone for the pass. He froze Brandon there standing up. Nothing, I'd say nothing Brandon could do about it because he froze him, and I don't know, like, if I'm a goalie in that situation, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just freezing there, not knowing which way to go.
Yep, and he hit a defender there, so it was basically like just a really good shot by Furlano. As Lacanina takes a shot blocked by Westgate Matt, that puck goes into the corner, being played by Sador. Got Dr. K on him. Dave King out on the floor. Quick shot by Keller. That one looked like it was impeded a little bit by King. Lacanina passes it to himself, tried to go towards the middle, and that's broken up neatly by Dr. K.
Great back check.
The puck on the other end. Yeah, absolutely.
Great back check by Dr. K there. That was just all hustle. I mean, Lasagna had no idea he was there. Just that could have been easily a goal for Orange, and Dr. K staged it there.
And I'm seeing Sarnia Sting is just blocking a lot of shots. Brett really hasn't been challenged so far from what I've seen.
I think you mean a Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I keep saying Sarnia Sting. Sorry, Sarnia Sting. A Tribe Called Quest. I mean,
Sarnia Sting did play a good game earlier today. You know, give him some props there, but.
Yep, he did. As Jesse Trader takes the puck, blocked by Sador. Sador takes the puck the other way, looking for a shot. He settles it up. And shoots, gets it around. Dr. K guarding him closely.
Heller with again strong defense on Sweet. And another post on Brandon.
Oh, that was a good shot by Sweet. Almost a frustration shot as he got that puck mid-court. And Good Morning Vietnam almost had a quick one. Still 3-0 Good Morning Vietnam over a Tribe Called Quest. Good Morning Vietnam in the orange, Tribe Called Quest in the blue. Sador chased he tried to find Sweet the other way. Blind pass. Sweet takes the puck up the wall, looking for a pass mate, gets it down into the corner. Good play by Sador as he tried to send it towards the middle, but Dr. K is right there. Here's Floramo. Quick shot. That one goes.
Yeah, Dr.
Sador tried to center it. Oh, did he get it up? Oh, no. And we got Sador and Dr. K, two of the guys that you want to go into.
Another post.
Another post is out. Oh, boy. He'll take it, I'm sure. And there's a great save by Brett Siebert right there. K-Flow with the puck. Gets it off to Sweet. Sweet trying to center it out. Has Dr. K with a great angle. Oh, Brandon's able to turn that one aside. And a Tribe Called Quest is really just doing a great job of forechecking and passing. When they do have the puck, making those possessions count. As Jesse Trado, Mr. Good Stick Work, takes it around Sweet. Oh, passes it to Dr. K. And that's a great side by Brandon. And he gets the rebound. And Dr. K is on the board. It is now 4-0, a Tribe Called Quest. What did you see there, Bob?
I don't know if Jesse's going to get credit for the assist because it went off a rebound, but that was a beautiful, beautiful pass by Jesse. Split the defense. I don't even know if he went in between the legs of the defender there, but put it right on Dr. K's stick on the doorstep, and it's just, he had the ability to finish.
Great battle by Whitmire and Furlano right there, as Furlano almost got another quick goal. It's 4-0 right now. Tribe Called Quest. It's Good Morning Vietnam. Sweet takes a backhand on Brett and almost had a 4-1 game right there, but Brett's still got his first period shutout as he takes a shot. Tried to get Whitmire through the middle, broken up by Westgate Matt. Sweet. And
goalie union's going to be all over you there, Rob, for jinxing that.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, what a save by Brett as he had Matt Whitmire standing right there on the front step there. And another great save by Brett. And it's another one. 2 shots right there, if you're keeping track at home. And here comes Keller almost by himself looking for Lana. Oh, great save by Brandon Sisson. As that was just good hockey right there. And he was able to make that save as Matt Whitmire turns it around and takes another quick shot. Here's Jesse to Furlano. Man, that's a tough combination right there. Jesse and Furlano, the speed and good hand-eye coordination with those two. Whitmire taking the puck around. His Westgate Med on him. And that puck goes right up to the top, and K-Flow plays it, catches it, looking to play it. It's got checked tightly by Keller. Double team. Good play right there as Sweet had a great direct shot on Brett Siebert, and it is still a 4-0 hockey game. Furlano. Oh, good play by Furlano. He fed it in front. Westgate Matt wasn't able to connect on that. Good defense down there by Kevin Floramo.
Yeah, I know Furlano got around Sweet there, but I got to give credit to Sweet for standing his ground and making it a really hard play, really hard opportunity for Furlano there. Did not make it easy for him.
And speaking of, another good shot from Oh, here's Forlano with the puck. Oh, he tried to. Oh, wow! End-to-end action right here. Matt Whitmire, good save. I don't know if Jesse meant to block that one, but he did, as he was on the floor. And Brett will take him any way he can get him. He's still got a 4-0 lead. Floramo takes the puck down, tries to get sweet, but it's played by Westgate Matt to Forlano.
Yeah, that was either off the sole of Jesse's shoes or off his ass.
Oh, he tried to knock that one out of the air right there, Bob. As Jesse was right there on the doorstep, and Forlano plays the puck in the corner, looks to settle things down. Going with the long sleeves today in this gym. Quick shot.
20
by Dr.
seconds
K.
to survive your announcers, Jinx.
20 seconds left to go here in the second period. Floramo takes a quick shot.
Hits the post.
Oh, wow. What a save there. They're really putting a flurry on right here against Brett. And he officially has himself a shutout first period. And what a great period by a Tribe Called Quest, as they have a 1-0 lead. Bob, what did you see there? That was just a good period of hockey. You know, it's a 4-0 score. It's close RFHL hockey.
Yeah, I mean, a Tribe Called Quest is dominating right now. You know, the way the game started, it was high pace, high energy, you know, up and down the floor, which was more in favor of Good Morning Vietnam. But then a Tribe Called Quest started to control it a little bit more, started to grind it out. You know, won the battles in the corners, won the battles in the neutral zone, and just put some more shots on Brandon than the other way. You know, meanwhile, Brett's standing real tall in that. You know, I definitely think it could be 4-4 easily if Brett doesn't make some of those saves. But Good Morning Vietnam, I wouldn't count them out. You know, I mean, not just because there's two periods left, but like they're moving well off the puck. You know, they're just not connecting on their passes yet. If they start connecting on those passes, you know, a few of them were a little bit behind, a few were a little out of reach. They start connecting on those and finding those corners on Brett. You know, it could easily be a 4-goal run the other way.
Absolutely. And Good Morning Vietnam, like you said, really put on a flurry there, and Brett really earned his shutout period there. As we look to start the second period here at Derek Katora.
Yeah, I got to ask you, Rob, who was sweating more to see if he was going to get that shutout period, you or Brett? Because you know,
I don't think Brett knew what I said, so I think it was probably me.
Yeah, because you know that the entire goalie union is going to write you a strongly worded letter in Discord if that didn't come out.
I saw the podcast, and I should have known better. I pulled who's Mr. Who jinxes the Bills? Well, any announcer that does the Bills really jinxes them, but yeah, I put a little bit of a hex on him, but Brett's too strong of a goalie, and I'm not going to say anything about the second period.
That sounds good. Speaking of, that only took 3 seconds in the second period to score the first goal.
Wow, but I didn't see that one. Who shot that? Was that Keller?
Dr. K. No, Dr. K right off of the face-off circle. You know, he won the face-off back to blue. They got it back up to him through a little bit of a loose puck, and then he just buried it.
You know what's particular about this is Dr. K's got 3 and Keller's got 2. And think about Forlano hasn't scored yet. I mean, this could turn into a little bit of a blowout here if Good Morning Vietnam doesn't clutch it. Good shot by Lacanina on Brett. Dr. K takes control. Passes to Jesse going down the middle. Great pass towards the middle by Dr. K. And Jesse's able to put that away. And it is now a 6-0 game with 14 minutes left to go into second period. 2 quick goals here, Bob.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting those 2 quick goals to be on the orange side, based on what I was saying in between the periods. But, you know, Blue is not letting their foot off the gas.
Yeah, that's a testament to them knowing who they were playing against, a very feisty team. And now I feel like it really favors this team with Brett in goal. One of the best RFHL goalies of all time right here. And he's got a 6-0 lead. I can safely think I could say that one.
I think that's allowed.
Yep, and Lacanina takes a puck or a shot, and that goes right in Brett's red basket. And played behind the net by Dr. K, looking to slow things down smartly. Passes the puck to the other end, played by Good Morning Vietnam's Matt Sidor. Sidor gets the puck into the corner. Lacanina takes it. Oh, good pass. Good pass right there. That one hit the wall in the back of the net, and it looks like just great defense by A Tribe Called Quest right there, as they're very patiently shutting down Sweet and Sidor right here. As you can see the frustration on Sweet's face.
Yeah, it's two frustrating games in a row here for Sweet right now. He's got to turn something around here. The whole team's got to turn something around to get them with their heads held a little higher.
And a good shot by Whitmire from the corner, and that one's turned aside by Brett. Heller takes a quick shot on Brandon, and Whitmire plays the puck. He takes a quick shot. Oh, I don't think Brett saw that one. That one kind of climbed up the wall. And here's a good shot. Sweet to Floramo, childhood friends. Practiced that one in the streets many times, I think. And unfortunately didn't get one there, but a good pass by Sweet and a good shot by Floramo. Got Whitmire out there, who fits in with any childhood friends. Furlano looks very patient right there, but that one's blocked by Sweet and hits the top of the wall. And that one will be going to Furlano in the Tribe Called Quest, who fakes the shot, takes a quick shot. Brandon just saw that one, and Sweet was going the other way, turned it aside by Brett. Furlano, Sweet looking for a passer. You can tell he's waiting for somebody to come through. Got Whitmire, gets it off to Floramo. Quick shot. That puck got through, and that was just all Brett.
That's the kind of passing I want to see, Rob. That was a really good play. I know that it didn't find the back of the net, but they're playing like a full team again.
Yeah, I totally agree, because that was they set that one up. They weren't just trying to rush it there, and I definitely see what you're saying right there. So good morning, Vietnam, trying to make this a game. And Brett with his patented whirlybird save. Puck the other way. Jesse Trado. Oh, he set up Westgate Matt right in front, but Matt was unable to cash in on that one. Whitmire takes a shot, turned aside by Brett. Sweet's got the puck.
I'd like to see one more pass by Whitmire there. Oh, yeah, and as I say that, he just tries to feed Sweet, and he almost gets it.
Yes, he did. And he's just one of the league's better forecheckers. I don't think he gets enough credit for his forechecking. He'll take on anybody in the league, and he's a very fast player, Matt Whitmire. Sweet takes the puck in the middle. That one goes wide. Whitmire with the puck.
Good defense. Good.
Yep. Westgate, Matt all over that one. Furlano and Sweet. That'll first rounders right there. That puck goes into the corner. Played by Sweet, looking for a passing lane. Gets it to Whitmire, who takes a quick shot, and that's turned aside by Brett, and that looks effortless. God knows I couldn't even try and do that, Bob, but that was a great save. He made it look so much easier than it was.
K-Flow just misses on that pass, and good. Tribe Called Quest makes him pay the other way. You know, he had Sweet wide open on the doorstep, and just doesn't get all of that pass.
And you see Dr. K and Furlano starting to mesh. They played together last year, and that's a scary combination for any team to play. And they just made the score 7-0 with 9:38 left to go in the second period. Played by Andrew Keller, takes a shot, goes on the stage and comes off, so that is playable here in the RFHL. Good pass by Lacanina, broken up by Dr. K in the corner. Got by Lacanina. Here comes Keller going the other way with a head of steam. Passes to Jesse, who just missed it, just ahead of him. And that was a good Johnny on the spot moment for Brandon Sisson right there.
Yeah, it really was. That was a great pass across the court, put the right on his stick. I mean, it was a little bit tight, but still, great pass.
Yeah. Yep. It's one of those tight RFHL passes that we're accustomed to up here. As Dave King takes the puck in the middle, broken up by Jesse. Jesse, I think, had tried to control that, but it went down to the other end. Played by Lacanina, who's being watched by Keller. Sweet looks to get open in the middle, being guarded closely by Westgate Matt, who's having a really good defensive game, along with the rest of his teammates. Oh, that was a great shot by King. Brett turns that one aside.
Juicy rebound out front.
Yep. All these shots Brett seems to be getting these all with his chest. I mean, he's working hard out there, but it seems like they're making them right into his chest for the most part. That's just good positioning.
Oh, and as you say that, Sweet hits the top. Sweet.
Oh boy, I didn't say. Okay, I'm gonna say, but yeah, that one just missed right there. As Sweet had the other side of the goal there, as he takes it around his own goal.
As you said that before I started choking, Sweet hit the top post again, just quarter inch the other way.
Yep. And Stidor takes the puck. It's being watched closely by Dr. K. Quick shot by Lacanina. Sweet gets in there really quickly from the other side and gets that rebound. Good hustle.
I like that backhand there. I like that decision on the backhand. I know, like, it's not his strongest shot, but, like, he had Brett beat there. It just went a little wide.
Yep. And looks like Good Morning Vietnam's putting on a little bit more pressure here. With 7:18.
Well, they've got Sidor back out on the floor, and so I think you're going to see a little more aggressiveness. You're going to see a little more physicality.
Yep, Sidor brings that to the table for sure. And they've got a really good team, so this is just not like them right here. As Sweet takes the puck. Oh, good play by Dr. K as he went around Westgate Matt. Now they take it the other way. There's a loose puck for Keller. Takes a quick shot. Tried to get Dr. K out front, but that one goes into the corner.
He had him, though. He had Dr. K. Just went 5-0 on Dr. K.
Yep. Is Sweet. Oh, good play by Westgate Matt. Playing a little outdoor right there as he pushes that one away. He's got Sweet on the doorstep. Good play by Westgate Matt. And Keller takes a quick shot in the middle. Good block right there by Dr. K on a Sidor shot. And they're going fast and furious right here, folks, as Sporamo had 3 people surrounding him. And he gets the puck loose, goes to Dr. K, gets it to an open wing for Jesse Trado. Jesse's going to take his time, get it to Dr. K with that patented left-handed shot. Good save by Brandon as he was in perfect position right there to block Dr. K's shot. Here comes a lot of feistiness with Furlano and Sidor. And who are they going to call this one on as 2 of the league's powerhouses, Furlano and Sidor, got tangled up right there. I'm not seeing any penalty.
No, I think that was a warning. You know, because I don't think there was a clear penalty either way, but both of them were getting pretty physical there. A lot of body.
Both boxers got put back into the corner, and Sidor doesn't know the word stop as he's right back out there forechecking. And Jesse Trado, the puck, trying to get a shot, takes a quick one. That was a nice screen by Furlano. Furlano with the puck. Shoots it right in front to Westgate Matt, who was in good position. And just some good defense right there by Matt Sidor. As Kevin Furlano takes the puck. Oh, what a nice pass. Let's see what Sidor gets it into the corner. It's tough to hold on to the puck with this Tribe Called Quest, as they're really just patient and they can make these plays with their speed. Sidor takes the puck, puts it in the middle. Not sure if he wanted to do that, and it goes the other way, but Furlano's able to break that one up neatly and shoot it down to the other end of the corner. Jesse Trado with the puck off to Furlano. Furlano takes an easy shot. Nice block by Sidor as he was able to cancel out Westgate Matt right there in front of the goal. Sidor with the puck again. May have Whitmire there. Oh, what a pass. A little blind pass to Dave King just coming off the bench. He takes a quick shot. That one hits the pad, goes up in the air. And, Bob, that was almost a goal right there. That was another good save by Brett.
That was a great save by Brett. He got lucky, too, on that bounce. That bounce went straight up and a little bit outside.
Yeah, I don't think he knew where that one was.
That pass got through either.
Yeah.
That pass got through like 3 blue jerseys.
And Siebert makes, not Siebert. Brett makes another good save. And that puck, Brett Slater, takes the puck the other way by Dave King. Ferocious forechecking right now by Good Morning Vietnam. As you got Dave King out there, and he's a quiet forechecker, but he'll get you. Now, who took that shot? Was that Dr. K?
Dr. K again.
Oh, boy. And that one, I couldn't see from my vantage point, but obviously a great shot. And I believe that's 4 goals tonight for Dr. K.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the stats here. I should be, because he's having himself a game.
Mm-hmm. When you got Furlano out there and he's not one of the leading goal scorers. You know, he makes his teammates better, and he's doing that right now. Is Dr. K, who's been as low as a 4th round pick before, having himself a great game and proving that 1st round pedigree that he's always had. Here's Lacanina, takes a shot right on Brett. Brett picks that one aside. Quick shot by Whitmire. Dave King takes the puck, played nicely by Andrew Keller. Yeah.
Good look by King there. Just was a little bit out in front.
Yep. Oh, he's got. Oh, save Keller with pretty good defense, but Brett made a hell of a save right there, and we still got ourselves an 8-0 hockey game, and it's being very closely contested. Keller takes a shot. That one goes off the back of the stage over the goalie, Brandon Sisson. Has Lacanina going the other way. Nice defense right there by Dr. K. Furlano with the puck. Takes a quick shot, and that one goes wide of the goal to the left as Lacanina takes the puck behind his own net.
You almost wonder if Furlano's like trying to get his first goal here, right? Like he's taking it out. I don't think he scored yet. Maybe he has,
No,
but
he did score one. He did score one.
He did score one.
Yeah, it's not the typical, Furlano dominance. It's just he's just letting his teammates do the work for him, and really good hockey game he's playing. Despite not only having that one goal for him, which is kind of low. For me, it's a great game, but for Furlano, it's and right on cue, he takes the puck in the corner, and I think that's called a reverse jinx spot because he just scored one as I was talking about him, and he's got his 2nd goal of the game. Mike Furlano with 1:28 left to go in the 2nd period.
Yeah, I know Furlano. I was saying that, he's just playing, like he always kind of plays that style, but he was playing extra, like I'm going to take it and it's my puck. Like I'm almost like hero ball, like, but not in a negative way, not in a pejorative way like hero ball, but like he's just going to will it in.
Yep. And that makes his teammates better, getting that forechecking down, and kind of disrupts the other team's leading scorer as Sweet and Sidor try and get one going here for Good Morning Vietnam. Sweet, the puck backing in. Keller has the puck to Sidor. Oh, good pass by Sidor to Sweet, but Andrew Keller was able to sweep that one away in front. Sidor, the puck. Quick shot on goal, played by Jesse. And Jesse.
I mean, Sidor is winning every battle here, and like Good Morning Vietnam is playing really hard and really well. I don't know what's going on here. Brett just has their number tonight.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, the defense for Tribe Called Quest is phenomenal, too.
He does. Yeah, I'd say this is not a bad game being played by Good Morning Vietnam. It's just saved by the bell right there was Brandon Sisson as Dr. K almost went for his 5th. Here's Keller. Quick shot. Ramos being
3 seconds left.
K. Yeah. And
a second setup period for Mr. Brett.
Yeah, so I've seen him do it in the playoffs, Bob. Last year or the year before, he had a shutout for the game. So it's not impossible for Brett Siebert to, despite this. I mean, you've talked about it before, but Good Morning Vietnam is not playing a bad hockey game. Brett's got their number today. He's playing a hell of a game.
No, he is, and let's not forget about a Tribe Called Quest defense. Like you said earlier, a lot of those pucks are going right in the middle of Brett's chest. Not all of them. Don't get me wrong. He's made some really great saves tonight too. It could easily be 9-4, 9-5. Yeah, but I don't think it's 9-9 right now. If he plays a bad game, I think their defense is just dominating. The Tribe Called Quest is not giving Good Morning Vietnam many good looks at all, and when they do get a good look, Brett's standing tall on the backstop. I mean, it's exactly what you want from your goalie.
Yep. And not your typical 9-0 hockey game here. I think both teams are playing pretty well. It's just Tribe Called Quest is really finishing their forecheck and finishing their defense, and Brett's just standing tall here. And as we got a 9-0 game going into the 3rd period here at Derecatora in Greece, New York.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say, Rob. I mean, it's just it's dominance right now by a Tribe Called Quest, but it's it could easily be a closer game. I think
Absolutely.
I think if Brett doesn't play incredible, they're still winning, but
Yep.
but maybe by 3 or 4, not by 9.
And the scary thing is that a Tribe Called Quest, every single player is contributing. I mean, there's not anybody out there who's just out there taking up space on the floor. They're all playing really well and succinctly together. So, gotta love that if you're a Tribe Called Quest. Just really a team building victory or team building lead right here. I don't want to call it too quickly, but it is a 9-0 hockey game. And they don't have that rest on their laurels type of attitude. I think we're going to see a Tribe Called Quest come out really strong. They're going to have to withstand a very tough effort from a Good Morning Vietnam, as they're going to come out here in the third period. And as I'm waving to Andrew Keller here.
If you wanted to put together a roster of people who are not going to rest on a 9-0 lead, it would look like a Tribe Called Quest.
Yes,
like
exactly.
Furlano could be up by 27 goals with 10 seconds left to play in the game, and he's still playing at 110%. So I don't, and not just to single him out, but everybody. And that blue. Oh, and it looks like Furlano broke his stick, so I don't know if he's got another twig on the bench, but that's unlucky for him.
I don't think
Those
Good
aren't
Morning
cheap.
Vietnam's going to mind that. If did he just go get another one? Is there a stick guy over there giving out sticks as soon as he breaks his twig? He's ready to go.
I want to trade to that team if that's the case.
Yeah, right. They got an equipment manager over there. What's going on?
Do they have a sponsorship deal? Let's see how the new stick treats them.
Oh boy, nobody told me there were sponsorship deals here in the RFHL. As we get started here in the third period, Matt Sidor. Pass blocked.
Keller with another goal.
And I feel like every time Andrew scores, he's doing a little bit of a stretch. Is that his thing? Or is he might have I think he might have blocked that one in the chest. And he's I think after every goal he scores, he's doing a bit of a stretch. So that's his Justin Jefferson right there. That's his gritty.
I hope that's not a celebration, because that's weak. I'm just gonna call him out. That's a weak celebration.
I don't even think he's doing it on purpose. It's just every time he scores a goal, he's just like, I hurt myself here. Oh, and good play by Brandon right there to cover up the puck. Westgate Matt was on the doorstep, and that's a goal for Good Morning Vietnam. Was that Dave King, Bob?
I think that was sweet. Yeah, that was kind of a weird play there, because Brandon falls onto Westgate Matt's stick, takes him out of the play, not on purpose. Sweet takes the shot from inside his own 3-point line and breaks the seal.
Ooh. That puck went into the air. I think Dave King was trying to dunk that one. And Andrew Keller with the puck. Blew puck off the whistle. Takes a shot. That one goes wide. Jesse Trada, the puck, going the other way. Oh, it had Furlano streaking down. It was a very tough pass. Gets it to Keller on the point. And that one is blocked by Sidor, and that one goes off the ceiling. And from up here, Bob, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but the ceiling looks like it could trap a puck. I think we lost one in our game, but all the ceiling tiles are kind of hanging up like halfway. So I feel like if it's not going to just hit the ceiling anymore, we might lose some pucks here this year.
I mean, I wonder how many of those ceiling tiles are off because of us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I hope they never listen to this broadcast. Me talking about the handiwork here at the Derek Katora gym. As Sidor takes the puck around, the puck plays out with Dave King taking it behind the net. Set up Sidor, but that was blocked nicely by Furlano. Dave King. Quick shot, nice pass by King. Always an unselfish player is Dave King. Really sets up, makes his teammates better. If there's one guy in the RFHL who does it, I really think Dave King is excellent at that.
I expect physicality up a notch here in the third period here. I know it's a 9-goal game, but neither one of these teams are likely to call it quits anytime soon.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Sidor with the puck in the corner. Played by Jesse, who looks to break one out. Is being played nicely by Sweet. Gets him towards the middle. Just did one of his patented moves right there. Was unable to connect on getting it across the left wing. Sweet takes the puck behind the net. Checked nicely by Furlano. Puts it into the corner for Sidor. Sidor trying to get a pass out, but that's blocked by Dr. K. Not too many times is Dr. K to let that pass go in the middle when he's right there.
No, Dr. K's been turning. Dr. K's been shutting that pass down all game long.
Yep, he has. He has.
And Forlano with another goal. That's his hat trick, I think.
Yep. His good Dr. K's good defense right there leads to Forlano, and it's going to happen on the other end too, where Forlano's defense is going to set Dr. K up here, and this is just great hockey.
Rob, if I'm reading these stats correctly, Dr. K only had one goal heading into tonight. He's got at least 4 tonight.
Yeah, he does. He does at least 4. So good for him. Get some goals.
Oh, he almost gets his 5th.
Yep, we're like reverse jinxing, or we're jinxing him in a good way right here. As Westgate Matt almost had his first goal of the night right there. Good forechecking by him. He's been playing good enough to get some rebounds and put some goals in himself. Westgate Matt deceptively fast, and he's a good defender as well. As Keller takes a shot, that hits Brandon right in the breadbasket. I believe.
Did you see all the blue jerseys down around Brandon there? I mean, they were like, they're piranha in the water.
Yep, they're swarming them, and gotta see Good Morning Vietnam do that themselves on their ends.
With only 3 guys on the floor, you only got 3 guys on the floor, and 2 of them are in the crease. They are just playing so aggressive right now, and it's working for them. 10-goal lead.
Yep, 10-goal lead, and like I said. I misspoke earlier when I said victory, but it just seems like it with the way they're playing, and their piranha-like defense is as good as it gets here in the RFHL. Keller being battled by Lacani in the middle. Dr. K gets the puck out front. Try to get it out front. Played nicely by Ferramo. It's covered by Brandon Sisson. Lacanina with the puck.
He almost got a triple team there.
As Dr. K takes another shot. I'm not sure if Brandon saw that one. Lacanina to Sweet. Trying to get it to the doorstep. Being played nicely by Jesse Trado and Dr. K on the other side. Backhand. Oh, and he almost had Keller going the other way. Keller wasn't able to get a handle on that one. Saved by Brandon on Jesse, and Keller was just stopped by Brandon as well off the rebound. Great play right there. Dr. K passes it off to Jesse. Jesse gets it off. Looks for Andrew. Andrew on the doorstep. He takes another shot. Played nicely by Sidor. He takes the puck to the other end. And that's knocked away by Dr. K.
Great pass by Jesse there. Real solid pass.
Boy. And a nice save.
Brandon with a big save. He's got to get up, though. He's got to get up.
Yeah, he had Keller going streaking down. I don't know if he's able to get up or he's injured, but... Okay, they got the puck off the freeze. Okay. Floramo with the puck. Takes it down to the other ends. Uh-oh. Got Jesse on the doorstep, but Floramo's right there on D. Good play, and Brandon's able to cover that one with the split.
He did the basketball low post, shrug to the right, and shoot left move there. I don't know if you saw that, but that was like the equivalent of like the shoulder shrug sky hook.
It was one of those. As Jesse takes the puck, and you can see a Tribe Called Quest just slowing the puck down, maybe to a fault right there.
As you say that, Verlander goes hard into the corner.
And you got Dr. K on the other end, forechecking. Whitmire and Dr. K going to the corner. Both of them come out. Quick shot by Floramo. Sidor tries to get the puck in the middle. Good play by Jesse, and he's able to clear it down partially. Played by Floramo. Passes it back to Jesse. Jesse looks, gets it off to Dr. K. Got a quick shot. That one's blocked by Sidor. Dr. K tried to get to Floramo. Floramo missed, but gets the puck in the corner. Whitmire. Oh, good play by Dr. K there as he knocks it away. Sidor with the puck. Gets it to Whitmire, who tried to twist it around. You got Ping out in front, kicking some sticks with his former teammate Forlano. Trying to set something up in the middle. Right with another save. 2 saves. That one goes through, but goes into the corner. Sidor with the puck. Quick shot. And Dave King's right there in front of the goalie, and that one did not get through either.
I think that might have hit Brett's stick. That looked. It sounded like it hit wood. I don't know if it was Dave's stick or Brett's stick, but it sounded like it hit wood.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that one. That was a good play by Brett right there. Dave King. That goes down to the other end. Played by Sidor, who tries to get it off to a wing. Matt Whitmire there. Being closely by Perlano. Oh, he got that puck through. And I don't think he got it through the way he thought he did. Oh, good play by Whitmire. He's just a great hustle play and a good defense by Westgate Matt there. He's all over that one. Perlano, puck.
Great defense by Fedor, and now a little chippiness between the two of them.
Wash out in the corner there with referee Paul Fredman had Sidor and Mike Perlano right there in the corner there, and Perlano was in the fetal position over there if he could be standing up.
Just under 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the game.
And we got a whistle. Matt Whitmire coming out of the game right now. Looks like he gets a penalty. Couldn't see what happened there.
I didn't see it either. I was talking to the ref.
And Perlano,
according to an unbiased source, there was nothing.
The penalized happens to be in the Rob Ray press box right there. Perlano takes the shot, played by Keller, and it is now a Tribe Called Quest on the power play. And this is interesting, as they have some really good hockey players out there. Perlano almost by himself. That's how good they are. Oh, good shot by Brandon. Brandon's got to get that one. That rebound. Oh, what a pass by Keller. Tic-tac-toe.
Unselfish by Keller there. I mean, Keller had a great look too, but he turned up his own great look and passed it for a sure thing.
Yep, that was a sure thing goal right there with Jesse with his hands. And I believe Jesse's scored his first of the night. And it is now a 12-1 hockey game with 5 minutes left.
And I didn't see what happened there, but it looked like it was a goal. I don't know if Sweet scored that or if that was from K-Flow.
I didn't see that one either. So I saw Sweet in front, but yeah, it's on the goal. It's there is a 12-2 game. As Sweet's got his second goal.
Tried to do it again. It was a carbon copy of the previous play. It just didn't go in.
Yeah, so we're not sure if that was Sweet's goal or Floramo's. And Sweet takes a quick shot. That goes against Brett, and I think it hit the drum.
It hit the cymbal. It hit the cymbal. Everyone cheered.
I thought somebody told a good joke down there, but that one went out of play and hit the cymbal of the drum set back there. And
I almost scored a basket in my game.
You did. That's right. I did see that.
Just like my basketball game, though, was off the back rim.
Sounds like me too. As Florano takes the puck, gets it to Sweet, who takes a quick shot, and that one was not seen by Brett Steve. Oh, it hit the post. The way Brett reacted to that, he did not see that puck.
Passed it out of the air, and it hit the post.
Oh, boy. Lacanina, good pass. Tried to get it through. Blocked by Andrew Keller. And Dr. K takes one the other way. Here's Lacanina. Quick shot on Brett. Brett turns that one aside effortlessly. Gets it out to the top.
Yeah, and what you might not notice on that last play that Brett turned away was that Keller shut down Sweet. So, like, Lasagna there had Sweet on the wing the whole way, and Keller just made him make the shot. And just like Brett was saying on the podcast, choose one, take away the pass, let me see the shot, and that's exactly what Keller did.
Yep.
And he gets rewarded with a scrappy goal.
Yeah. As Jesse set him up from behind the net there, it looked like, and Keller's able to score what I believe is his fourth goal of the night. Wow. Great game by Andrew Keller and Dr. K and Furlano. Great game by everybody on this team. They are having a great game. As Westgate Matt says, hey, you forgot about me. And he jumps onto the scoreboard, and he has now made it 14-2. I believe that means that everybody on a Tribe Called Quest who was suited up tonight has scored.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. K has at least 5. Furlano has at least 3. Yep. Keller has 3 or 4.
Yep. And Westgate Matt just put his in, and they're missing a couple guys, it seems like.
Jesse has 1, I think. I need
Jesse.
to.
I'm sorry. No, Jesse scored 2 too. So yeah, man. And they are missing one other guy, I believe. As Sweet has the puck behind the net. Oh, he tried to get one out front, and that one's for Lano. Oh wow, he just put one right between K-Flow's legs and just missed wide.
A lot of posts tonight, Rob. That was another post off of Westgate Matt shot.
Yeah, that was a great effort by Lano.
Top crossbar.
Not sure if he needed. So we tried to feed K4 out front. That one was turned aside by Brett. Yes.
2 minutes to play in the game, Rob.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. I don't want to be negative here, but I don't think there's anything coming back for Good Morning Vietnam right now.
No, I think they've had enough after a couple of backbreakers in the third period alone. And
you could have Zach Davis, John Foss, Brad, Paul Paradine all on the floor at the same time, and you're not coming out with a 12-goal deficit with a minute and a half left.
No, sir.
Maybe. I don't know. If I was the goalie, maybe.
And it's just open gym right now, it seems like, as both teams are still playing their tough. Fleet tries to take the puck the other net. Has a quick shot. That goes to Brett, who had it on the doorstep. The puck was there. And Lano has Dave getting draped all over him. And that went in. So what are they going to call this?
So the ref called a penalty there on Dave King, I think. And it wasn't a delayed penalty. So they're discussing whether or not they need to call off that goal that Lano just scored.
Yeah,
he blew the whistle.
Yeah, the whistle.
He blew the whistle. So they're calling the penalty. They're calling the penalty. Oh, they're calling on both of them.
Oh,
I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know if I agree with that one, Rob.
I don't either. I think Lano was just. So it looks like all three. They have three on the floor right now, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3-on-3. It's a minute 10 left, so so it's not.
Okay. Okay. Are you getting chippy down there, Bob? All right. So it looks like Sidor takes the puck around. Both players were penalized, so it's 14-2 right now, with 1 minute left to go here in the third period. Sidor with the puck. Played by Sweet in the corner. Gets it to Sidor. Quick shot. That one was blocked. Keller with the puck. Passes it. Up to Jesse.
Behind the still, Rob.
Puck. Stepped on by Brigham. With the Bob? I can.
Yeah.
Hear you.
No, I'm good.
Sweet with the puck behind the net. Sweet with the puck. Looking for a pass. Shoots it to Sidor, who gets a third goal of the night for a Tribe Called Quest. Or I'm sorry, Good Morning Vietnam. And we now have a 14-3 hockey game, and that will just about do it here at Derek Katora.
Yeah, that's the final whistle, Rob.
Yes, it is. A Tribe Called Quest puts it on them tonight as they leave Good Morning Vietnam with a tough loss right there. And not too much to say about that one. It turned into it started off really competitive, and a Tribe Called Quest just got really hot there really quickly.
Yeah, they did, and let's give credit to a Tribe Called Quest forecheck and backcheck, like you've been saying. They played a hard game. They played with a lot of just intensity, and they won the battle of the loose puck. In front of the net, like we were talking about the Piranha in front of the opposing net, in front of their own net. They were clearing them away from Brett, because Brett did give up a decent amount of rebounds there, but they cleared them all away. I think Good Morning Vietnam got unlucky on a few things, didn't get some bounces that they could have gotten, but even if they got the bounces, even if they connected on some of those passes, they're still losing the game 14-9, 14-10.
Yeah.
Like a Tribe Called Quest just dominated.
Yeah, that was a great game by them, and so they'll go into the next week with a great win. The Tribe Called Quest, just an all-out great hockey game, and every team seems to have. Every team, from what I looked at the standings before the game, I think everybody had 2 wins before the game. So nobody's truly out of it right now. We're halfway through the season today, so a lot of hockey left to be played, Bob, and everybody makes the playoffs. So it's good hockey here at Derek.
Yeah, this is all preseason, Rob. But Pleasure calling the game with you, sir.
You too. So that'll do it here from Greece, New York tonight. RFHL After Dark is A Tribe Called Quest takes down Good Morning Vietnam by a score of 14-3. This is Rob Maston for Bob Hartman signing off. Have a good night, everybody.
Is it Wednesday yet?